On the night. I'm just going to wait a few minutes here. Just wait a few minutes. Ugh, what a crappy day. It's raining. It's all shitty out today. It's all gross. Hold on a second. I'm going to pull up my chat while I wait for some people to collect. My friggin' my drive is full.
My chat while I wait.
Hold on. My hard drive's full on this thing already. Like, what? What? Anyway. Hey, Stop Animal Cruelty. Jet Setter. How you guys doing? This rainy morning. Just me. What's up, Ruth? Hey, June. How you doing, girl? Dawn Marie in the house. What up, Jennifer G? What up? Judith. Hey, girl. Hey, Judith. I believe it was you. I'm pretty sure it was you. I saw some comments you left. Thank you. Appreciate them. Under Full On Drama's video from yesterday. Pearls of Wisdom. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, Chit Chat 80. Cindy. There was a few people who left some really nice comments yesterday. Also under my video, so I might be having you confused if you didn't leave it under FOD's video. I read a lot of the comments. And Nenny, I want to thank Nenny, and I also want to thank Julie A, who was blocked. I don't know why. I don't think any of you guys blocked her. I think I accidentally blocked her one time. Sometimes in Laura's chats, because I almost blocked somebody the other day. I just, like, if I'm doing something and holding my phone, this little thing pops up that says, like, report block. So, not in Laura's chats, I'm sorry, in, like, other people's chats. So, hey, sweet Melissa, my girl. Just want to say thank you, Chit Chat. You know, sounds like FOD is only here to find a partner. So, you guys see my title. I didn't watch her whole live because I wasn't going to waste my mom's birthday sitting there listening to ignorant bullshit. But late last night, I was on the phone with a friend, and we listened to a little part of the live. And I just cannot believe the hypocrisy. It was a special day. I understand those days. Thank you, Judith. So, Nenny, thank you, Nenny. I appreciate your comment under Full On Dramas, but Julie A also left a really, really good comment under there, which is why I ended up watching late last night this little part, because I didn't really understand why her comment was being brought up. And I'll read you guys her comment. Hold on. Where's my phone? Where's my phone at? Hold on a second. Just had it in my hand. You guys ever do this? I put my stuff down and then I can't find it. Snoop, are you done eating or are you just following me? Hold on a second. Yeah, Nenny, I really appreciate that. Like, from the bottom of my heart, I really do. I saw your comment and I saw Julie A. And Julia, I don't know how she got blocked. That was the weird thing. Is like, I'm like, why would I block her? Like, there's no reason for me to block her. You know, I don't block people. So it was definitely an accident, but she left a really good comment. Hold on, I'll read it to you guys. As did Nenny, as did many of you guys. Hold on. I did not watch the live, but I just want to say there was this one part I heard, right? I skipped through to, like, I don't know, 20 minutes in, and I listened for like a second. And somebody was asking Full On Drama to clear up, like, what do you want to be addressed as? And all this stuff. And she's like, I'm not discussing my personal life on here. Well, if that's the case, Full On Drama, I really think you're just playing a game with all of us. Thank you, Pearls of Wisdom. Welcome to the associates. I think Full On Drama is just really trolling us and playing a game, because you can't get mad at somebody for referring to you as a she, okay? I don't really watch your channel that much, Full On Drama, so I had no idea if you had discussed this or whatever. But when I have gone to your channel, you know, I'm sorry, you sound like a woman. I know you have a woman's name as a first name. You know, so I referred to you as a she. If something changed, you know, I didn't know about it. I have nothing against people who feel like they're stuck in somebody else's body. Okay. I have nothing against that. If you want to live your life, you know, as the opposite sex, Full On Drama, I didn't call you an it. Okay. Get out of my chat. I don't want you in here. Fuck off. And look, then she has a little boy emoji. Oh my God. You're full of shit, girl. Stop trolling people. You didn't get offended. No, you didn't get offended. Get out of here. Bye. Anyway. So look how she jumped right in here. Fucking asshole. So anyway, I didn't call her an it. Fucking asshole. I said, I'll refer to you whatever you want. He, she, it. I don't know what you want to be called. So stop. Nobody ever called you a fucking it. God. She's just a fucking liar. You know, she looks for, this is a person who's extremely emotionally needy. You know, she needs attention. She needs people to tell her she's an amazing person and yada, 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 and poor her and whatever. But back to what I was saying, I have nothing against anybody. If you feel like you were born in the wrong body and you want to be a boy, a girl, whatever the fuck, I don't care. Just make it fucking clear so people understand what you want out of life. You want to be a fucking guy? I have no problem with that. But at the same time, you cannot get upset with people when they say fuck up and say she. Okay? I'm sorry, you just can't. I've known you. I never thought Full On Drama was a man, even when they were, you know, we never heard them before, when they were still anonymous in a sense, because the way that they wrote and everything to me sounded like a woman with the emojis and stuff. But at the same time, if you want to be called a he, I'll try to respect that. But let me know, okay? Don't play these fucking mind games with everybody and say, oh, well, I'm not going to discuss that. Well, then you have no right to get upset with people when they fuck up, okay? Because I have no idea that you wanted to be called a he still. I thought you were pretending to be a he because you were doxxed and you didn't want to confirm your dox. And I still think you're just kind of playing a game with everybody. The other thing she got upset about yesterday was that I was speculating on Jenny. I agree 100%. The other thing what got upset about yesterday was that I speculated that Randy swings both ways. I'm sorry, Randy has made comments that kind of allude to that. So, but here's what's funny. Okay, so last night I was on the phone with a friend and I told her about Judith's comment, which I'm going to read in a second here, so this will all make sense. And hold on, let me pull her comment up. And so I went and listened to a portion of this, a very small portion. Hold on a second. Let me just scroll down and find it. Okay. Because I'm like, why is she writing this? So she says, first, I would like to say a big thank you for handing me my first wrench in a live. Secondly, I love German lady so much she cracks me up. Ditto on that. But that laugh of hers, and then she made faces. She says, thirdly, MM never had a secret channel. According to MGO, I watched her grief series, which helped me a lot. And in one of her videos, she put a link. It was actually more than one video, but that's all right. And in one of her videos, she put a link so those following the series can hear the specific phone exchange relating to her story on what transpired between her mom and brother/sister-in-law. It was never a secret channel that was hidden, and it was important to hear to follow the rest of her story. There was actually two things on there that I shared, because one of them was it was just two recordings that were kind of integral to the story. So it was never a secret. But I'm like, why is this being discussed? So hold on. It was never a secret channel that was hidden, and it was important here to follow the rest of her story. So MGL is wrong in saying that Christina somehow miraculously found this hidden channel. Anyone following this series was given the opportunity to just hit the link whenever they chose to do so. I had to put this out there because there was nothing nefarious about the phone call other than understanding what was going on at the time and was related to MM's story. I don't understand why people continually comment on MM's grief series. It was her personal story, and the way she had to heal was to express it on YouTube. MGL and so many, not UFOD, seem to forget that they know nothing about her personal. I think she meant to write personally. Not everyone has healthy family dynamics. Some are toxic. And for us to judge how we deal with them is a very dangerous and unfair thing. I also know with her series, she has helped many. You can have an opinion on MM with what you believe you know of her on her channel. But for so many to assume she is hateful or wrong because of her series on grief is absolutely ridiculous. After all, she lived it. No one on here did. I just think people should stop using that as a judgment on her character. And then she wrote, unfortunately, MM has me blocked, so no one can say I'm white knighting. I'm writing this because I'm white knighting for her. So I was very thankful. Oh, look, there's Sarah. Fuck that bitch. All right. And I want to read Nenny's comment real quick, too. Because Nenny's comment got a lot of replies. And hold on. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not looking at chat right now. Let me just read this. All right. So Nenny said, I just listened to Mega Mobsters Live. She went live to talk about her mom. She clearly asked you to leave it alone for today, and you didn't. I get you want to be in with what you think are the cool people. I guess this is how you are going to do it. Pretty sad. If you want to bash MM and TM, be truthful. You're lying. MM did not say half that shit. And your live yesterday bashing TM was also full of lies. I didn't listen to Full On Drama's portion of the live where she was talking, so I don't know what Nenny's referring to, but thank you, Nenny, for, pointing that out. So you said, want to know what's triggering? When someone who has a big platform goes live and spews out nonsense they heard is the truth. I thought you were better than that. I was wrong. So I just want to say thank you to Nenny. So I scroll down. Mona's there, giving me advice as if I care what fucking pissing Mona has to say. And of course, there's Amanda Lynn. Jeez Louise. Oh, wow. There's like way more replies on this. So, hold on a second. Yeah. She goes, Mona, right? And what the fuck did my dead mom have to do with her dead mom's birthday? First of all, Amanda Lynn, can you say deceased or you're like my dead mom? Oh, Jesus. She brought up my mom, dragged people, and was a condescending asshole. But happy birthday, Mom. Sorry, I needed 2 mini rant. As if somebody was holding a gun to this fucking asshole's head and making her watch my channel. Okay, somebody in the chat brought up the fact. No, I'm sorry, not somebody in the chat. Fucking Analyzer came in my chat yesterday. I have no respect for that woman because why? Because she fucking pretended to have cancer. And I have 2 family members, my parents, who died from cancer. So I don't really fucking want to entertain that woman's bullshit. But that's why I brought up her mom. And it was only to say that didn't your mom pass from cancer? You're entertaining this woman. You want her up on your panel. What's wrong with you? What does that say about you? But whatever. Who cares? She's an asshole. So I go and I listen. And this is where the irony comes in, okay? Because FOD was upset with me yesterday for speculating on Randy's sexuality, right? But then she allows the fucking ogre, the Shrek lookalike on her panel to fucking sit up there and say that I'm a lesbian and that I'm in love with her, but that's okay. And then she stereotypes right? The woman that doesn't listen to me stereotypes and says, well, she said she was a tomboy when she was younger. So, so because I was a tomboy, it must mean I'm a lesbian. First of all, MGL, Marissa, whatever the fuck you want to call yourself, if I was going to be a lesbian, I would go after hot chicks, not you. Okay. You look like a dude. Like your neck is like fucking wider than my thighs. Why would I want to go after you? Really? You're not even attractive in the least bit. I mean, oh shit. And I think it was you that was talking about sending naked pictures to me, which is fucking weird. And if you did that, we would have had a huge problem on our hands. So I'm offended now, full on drama, okay? Because I'm not a fucking lesbian. I'm fucking straight as can be, girl. Straight as can be, And you let this bitch sit up there and call me a fucking lesbian and stereotype because I was a tomboy when I was growing up. That means I'm a lesbian. So you're telling me that every girl that's into, more manly things like sports is a fucking lesbian? Come on, girl. Come on. Hey, Neek. Why would you even bring up a married woman? Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the other thing. I'm fucking married to a man. Like, I just can't believe the hypocrisy with some of these people. But that wasn't the worst part of the day. She's spewed her normal bullshit. She doesn't care about me, yet she jumps on every fucking live where I'm being discussed. She befriends every fucking person that that fucking doesn't like me. But, she doesn't care about me. She doesn't watch me yet. She knows everything I say. She knew I said I was a tomboy when I was little. All right. So I just find that entertaining. But the worst part of yesterday really was the fact that Full On Drama completely showed me, stop it, someone calls you. Yeah. You know who it was, Neek? Fucking over. Oh, shit. You know who it was, Neek. The fucking big fucking nasty bitch. Fucking Shrek lookalike. MGL. Molly Golightly, whatever the fuck you want to call me. Her. I mean, fucking. So I'm like sitting there thinking, that's interesting. That's really interesting. She jumps on every panel where I'm being discussed. It's like so fucking weird. Right? But what was the worst part about yesterday, honestly, was that I'm sitting there like, all right, Full On Drama basically created a problem. She came into my chat yesterday. Somebody brought her up in chat. I didn't. And then I decided to just say, I don't know, little thing about her live, which I didn't even fucking watch. I only watched like 2 minutes of it. And I only addressed the part that I saw in the very beginning, the one thing. And then she came in here like she always does and tries to make everything about her. And she has to derail the stream and she has to fucking, make, oh my God, that ratty old blonde, lady. She's a dude, Meek. I'm convinced. Her fucking neck is like wider than Hulk Hogan's. It's ugh. Like seriously, if I was gonna like go after like a lesbian chick, I'd go for like somebody like fucking, I don't know, somebody hot, a hot chick, not her. She looks like a dude. Sorry, but she does. So she's gross, man. She's like a fucking ogre. The Hulk. Yeah, Tiffany, her fucking neck is wider than the Incredible Hulk. It's like twice the size of my thigh. And you think I would want to fucking be I'm attracted to that? Like, girl, look in the fucking mirror. First off, you're old. Second off, you're not attractive to me. Like, I don't even find you slightly good looking. So, not my type if I was a lesbian. You certainly wouldn't fucking be my type. I'd go for a skinny fucking girl with a good body who takes care of herself. Just saying. Anyway, so fucking, So Full On Drama came in here and she was searching for something because she needs fucking attention. That's her MO in life, you know. Everything has to be about her. She has to fucking get all the attention on her. So she definitely has lesbian traits. Neek, she has that woman, and I'm not saying this to be mean. I know that there's gay people all over the place, like, but she certainly seems to attract a lot more followers that are lesbians than I do. So I'm just putting that out there. Just saying. I certainly don't have. To be honest, I know some of you guys in here are. I won't say who, because I know some of you guys have told me personally. But I mean, she has a pretty big following. I mean, I specifically remember a live where she was like, lesbians love me. And she's fucking, she's nasty. Spreading her legs and going like, I can't even think of that. Fucking, oh my God. It was like the fucking flock of seagulls. Arr, arr, arr. Fucking, don't spread your legs, girl. Do us a favor, please. It was like South Street Seaport on a fucking hot summer day. Get out of here. Nasty. Fucking nasty. So anyway, Full On Drama comes in here and she makes it all about her. And she makes this problem. She, basically created something to be offended by. I mean, talk about snowflakes. Full On Drama. Your fucking picture is like next to snowflake in the fucking Urban Dictionary, all right? It's like you just love. I didn't come here. First of all, let me just say this, all right? I'm not in the LGBTQT community. I didn't come here to be in that community. I'm not going to fucking tiptoe around people. That's not why I came here, okay? I didn't come here to walk on eggshells around people. So I'm sorry if you felt offended that I called you a fucking she, but that's too bad, all right? My eyes and my ears and my observations, you're to what I know for my whole entire life to be a she. If you change that, it's up to you to let everybody know that you want to be called he. Okay, so that's first of all, that's a choice that you're making in life, though. Okay, and that's my opinion. If you feel like you relate more with being a male, that's great. I have nothing against it. I fully support it. Okay, but you're choosing to live your life in another body and then have other people, just like Bruce Jenner, okay? I'm sure it was very hard for his family, who had known him to be a man his whole entire life, to now suddenly start calling him Caitlyn and saying, pronouns like he. So for me, I'm sorry if I'm gonna fuck up. I'm sorry. I'm not sitting here worrying about pronouns. And that's why I'm saying I'm not here to fucking walk on eggshells. And I don't want to offend anybody who is, whatever you call it. I don't even know what the correct word is anymore. But I'm not going to sit here walking on fucking eggshells. If you think that I'm offensive, then just get the fuck out of my chat. Like it's that simple. But I'm not here to fucking do that. Okay? Did you hear the voice recording of her admitting she's a lesbian woman in real life? No, I didn't hear that, Olivia. Make them not to as they. All right, I'm going to use Jeffree Star as an example, okay? Jeffree Star is androgynous. And I have a lot of respect for him in that sense because, he was born a man, right? He was born with male parts and he still embraces some of that. But he also embraces his more feminine side, right? And so when you look at him, there's a mixture and he's androgynous. But my personal belief is, yes, we are born a certain way. We're born boy or girl. And so you are choosing to change that. If you don't feel comfortable in your own skin, that's your choice. That's a choice. Okay. I don't think gay people make choices. I do believe that when you're born gay, you're born that way. I do believe that. But transgender people have to make a choice to be, male or female. So here's the other thing that really makes me think that FOD is just fucking with all of us. I have watched several documentaries on transgender people. In fact, there's a couple good ones on here. They pop up in my recommended. I don't know why. But I watched this one about people who detransitioned, right? So they went back. They had changed and then they went back, okay, because they regretted it. I think it was close. I'm like, I regretted my transition or something, right? And that popped up in my suggested one day. It kept popping up. You guys know those videos that pop up time and time and time again, and you ignore them. And then finally they're like, all right, let me just fucking watch this. That was one of those videos. So I clicked on it, and these people, I'm pretty offended by full on drama because these people struggle their whole entire lives with this shit. Okay, if you watch I followed Bruce Jenner and that whole thing very closely. This man struggled his whole entire life with this shit. He married women, he had a lot of pressure on him as a male athlete, okay, who was like looked at as a god, that to be a man while feeling inside that he was a woman. And he spoke about how he would dress up in women's clothing and, from childhood. So yes, I do believe that part of you, you're probably born feeling different. Okay. But you grow up and, it's frowned upon and they struggle with this shit, these people. And then once they finally come out and decide that they're going to transition, it's like they all say the same thing, that it's like a weight lifted off their shoulder. They feel like they're finally living, in their truth and shit like that. And I'm all about that, all about living in your truth. So they don't sit around crying that people are calling them a he or, still or this or that. So, full on drama, I'm pretty offended because people do struggle with this and you're making a spectacle out of it. You really are. So to be honest, I think what you're doing right now is more offensive to the LGBTQ community. And if I left out any letters, pardon me, okay? I'm not in that community, so I don't know all the correct verbiage to use there. But it's like, and you're sitting here making a game out of it, which I find offensive for those people. You're making a little game out of it. You don't want to talk about it. You want to get mad at people, but then you don't want to talk about it. So you can't have it both ways, full on drama. Make a very clear statement. I want to be addressed as a man, period. End of story. I have no problem doing that if that's what you want. If you want me to call you a he, but you still have not made that clear. So just want to put that out there. Yeah, exactly, Anita. I think she's using this plight of other people as a shield for herself. And I think it's disgusting. From what I hear, and I don't know if this is true, she's a married woman married to a man and has children with that man. And that doesn't mean that she's not, a lesbian, I guess, because plenty of gay people have, lived in straight marriages. But, stop fucking putting it on everybody else, FOD, and go get help, okay? Go figure out what it is that you want from life. Don't put your fucking problems on other people. That is not my problem. So, and how dare you put a title saying that I bash the fucking LGBTQ community? Are you fucking kidding me, full on drama? Fuck you. Get out of here. I have no fucking problem. I support it. There's a very famous YouTuber in the beauty community called Nikki Tutorials. Okay. I've watched her. She's not one of my favorites because I just don't, I don't care for her style of makeup. She's an amazing artist. It's just that I don't, it's a little over the top, some of her looks, but I've followed her for years. And just recently, she came out and let everybody know that she's really a man, born a man. And she didn't make a big deal about it. She kind of announced it and went back to business as usual, doing her thing. Okay, but you fucking sitting here making a game out of it with people is fucking offensive. It really is. And it's sad. So I don't appreciate that. And I don't think the other people in the community would either. Stop using the whole entire community for your fucking issues, Fallen Drama. These are your issues, nobody else's. So when you figure out what it is that you want to be addressed as, let us know. And we'll be happy to address you the way you want to be addressed. I left Fallen Drama a comment too yesterday. Now, this is before I watched anything. And hold on a second. She pinned it. And here's how I could tell she's trolling. I wrote to her, I refuse to listen to this. Just here to stop living your life as a perpetual victim. Your title alone shows how dramatic, ignorant, manipulative, overly sensitive, petty, shameless, selfish, and pitiful you truly are. I had some respect for you, FOD, but you ruined that today. Apparently your feelings, because of the way you have chosen to live your life, and they put in parentheses, as a she identifying as a he, are more important than anyone else's. You showed your true colors today. Spare me the martyr bullshit. If your biggest problem in life is a pronoun, I'd say you have it better than most people here. Count your blessings and stop feeling sorry for yourself. I will pray for you that you find peace. And her fucking answer to that was a bunch of crying faces. So A, that shows me your maturity level. But B, it also shows that you're playing a fucking game with people. Because you have nothing intelligent to say. Tree has admitted to being a man and a gay woman. Total troll. Exactly. Stop fucking playing games. I find it very offensive. And I'm sure people who are really struggling with this shit in real life, okay, who are really struggling would find it offensive too. That you're sitting around toying with people and playing fucking games and not being clear exactly of what it is. When my whole point of bringing up these people like Bruce Jenner and all these people is that when they struggle their whole entire lives, they finally come to the decision that they're going to live their lives as the opposite sex, they make it very fucking clear to the people around them that I am going to live my life like this, and either you are going to accept it or you're not. They don't sit there and play fucking games with their family and say, one day, oh, I'm a woman. The next day I'm a man. One day I'm a lesbian. Make your fucking mind up and let us know. It's fucking a game and I don't appreciate it. Try playing those games in the trans community and watch what happens. Exactly. It's not a fucking game, okay? And I find it really disturbing that you sit here and make it a fucking game. And that you sat there angry with me yesterday because I speculated about somebody else's sexuality, somebody who has said things like, oh, we're all 2 drinks away from being a lesbian. Okay. No, Randy, that's not true. Not for me, boo-boo. But you let somebody else sit on your panel and say that I'm married. I'm a fucking straight as can be married woman. And you let somebody sit up there and say I was a fucking lesbian because I was a tomboy when I was little. Why the fuck did you not find that offensive? So stop with your hypocritical bullshit, Fallen Drama. Just stop. The thing is, Fallen Drama said that she's a woman and online. She likes how men get away with saying more. She said her daughter is trans. Let's be real. She is a troll. And this trans thing is just her troll. Exactly. And I just saw Life with Jen come in the chat. And I know Life with Jen has a child that's trans. And maybe she could back me up on this, that it's very offensive that Fallen Drama is playing games with people's heads and not being clear about how she wants to be addressed exactly. Okay. But at the same time, I'm so sorry. Change your title, FODM is not a trans basher. No, not even slightly. At the same time, and I think most trans people understand this, that people are going to fuck up and accidentally say she or he or whatever, that happens. It's just kind of like, it's not one of those things that most of us are thinking when we're talking about something. You know, I hear Full On Dramas. To me, she sounds like a woman. I know her name is a woman's name. So my brain automatically goes to she without thinking about it when I'm talking about her. So, like, to sit there and say you're offended, I mean, I'm sorry. I can't help that. You know, I'm not consciously trying to offend you. I'm just, it's like not even conscious. I'm not even conscious of doing it because it's just like in my head, you're a she. So I say she, you know, and like I said, if you don't make it clear, you know, I will try to fucking call you a he if that's what you want, but I still might fuck up every once in a while I'm talking. You can't get all butthurt about it. You know, you were born a she. You sound like a she to me. I'm sorry. You know, I don't know you in personal life, Full On Drama. So, you know, I don't know your struggles. And so it's hard for me. If I knew your struggles, maybe I would fucking relate with your story and try to be a little more conscious of it now from here on out. Yeah. FOD is using the trans community to grow her channel. She is in a straight relationship with a man and has kids. Well, you know, I don't get it. I just want her. I don't think it's fair to sit and act all offended by shit and then not make it clear on what she's like, I don't want to talk about my personal life. But we all know that you're married. So what's the secret? What's the big secret? Because you're fucking playing a game with people. And it really, truly is offensive to the people who fucking struggle with this shit every day. It's extremely, extremely offensive. Okay? So, and stop fucking lying and saying that I called you an it. I said, I asked you or said something to the effect of, I'll call you she, he, it, whatever you want me to say. Okay? It was a figure of fucking speech. Get over it. Blue Bunny, why don't you go to the beach? It's fucking raining today. Why would I go to the beach? It's raining. It's pouring out right now. Why would I want to sit on the beach? So I did say it. But again, Aman Avis, I'm not in the LGBTQ community, and I didn't come on here on YouTube to walk on eggshells around them. So, you know, sorry if that offends people, but don't come on my channel then. I don't know what to tell you. It's ridiculous already with this shit. She does this all the time, okay? She makes everything about her, whether she creates issues in her head, comes into chats, derails the whole entire chat by making it about her constantly. And I'm fucking done with it. I've put up with it. I've been very respectful to Full On Drama. I have never fucking said anything rude to her prior to yesterday, which again was in response to a live that she did talking about me, with saying I was a bully and that I was fucking ganging up on somebody. So I have a right to respond to what you say, Full On Drama, about me. Okay? If you don't want me to respond, don't talk about me. But don't sit there and act like I just fucking came out of nowhere yesterday, because I didn't. I have always treated you kindly and with respect, Full On Drama. And I would appreciate that you treated me the same way. But you chose not to. And so, could somebody block this fucking Blue Bunny asshole, please? I'm not is this really turmoil, dude? I mean, it's fucking YouTube. Anyway, fucking, so that was that with Full On Drama. But to be honest, the worst part about yesterday, what Full On Drama did, and she showed her fucking true colors to me. I mean, I even asked her yesterday, could you like just like lay off of this shit today? I mean, did you not see the title of my fucking live? And of course, fucking Shrek has to go up on panels, right? On, you know, all the like dates in my life, my birthday, fucking my mom's birthday. Ugh. Well, I didn't even listen to the whole thing, thankfully, because she just repeats herself. She repeats the same shit she always says every fucking time. That my fake channel, and by the way, I wasn't friends with Christina. So I was never friends. That was the other thing. Hold on, that I have to correct that she said. And I know she's heard this. I know she knows the truth, but she just continues to lie. And that's another thing. Full on Drama just allowed her to sit there on a panel and fucking lie. First off, I was never friends. She said I was friends with Christina on my fucking Facebook. Never. I blocked the bitch. I blocked that bitch right away. As soon as I saw her friend request. A, okay? B, she says Ryan Kett reached out to her. Ryan Kett was some random troll that I met on Facebook in a Chris Watts group. I have no idea who that person is, but they're not somebody from my real life. So if she told you that, she was lying to you. She also said that Tiffany added, this is what she said, all right? And she gets herself, she's so bad at lying, this woman. She says that, she's like, I only posted Mega Mobster's family's pictures in my Patreon. Only the pictures. No, bitch. You posted a screenshot of my brother's wife's job that showed her full name, her position, okay, where her office is located, and the phone number to her office, a part of the phone number. And she fucking says last night that she, what do you call it? She says last night that Tiffany put that information on there. No, you fucking asshole. Your friend Christina sent that to you. And she's the one who got that. It's from her work page. I know exactly what page that is because I posted that same fucking page, although I blocked out the information. I posted that same exact fucking page in one of my videos to show where she worked. So, well, to show that she worked at a fucking insurance company, right? So I know exactly what that was. Tiffany did not add the information afterwards. Why can't you just fucking admit it, you piece of shit? The other thing was that she's like, oh, she has a blog and she admitted she shared all this stuff. I have never shared my brother's personal information, his wife's personal information. I've never shared any of their personal information. I've never showed their faces in pictures, videos, nothing. I have gone out of my way to protect their identities, not because I give a fuck about them, but because I give a fuck about myself, to be honest with you. So where she's coming up with this shit, I don't know, but she needs to fucking shut the fuck up about me because I don't talk about her. And she's the one who seems a little obsessed. Shows how much. Hold on a second. Could somebody just block that person, Amon Evis? I'll block them. They're just fucking trolling in here. Bye. Come back on your real name. Okay? Thanks. So I just felt like it was important to say this because, like, I do think that what she's doing is offensive to the fucking community that she claims to be protecting, that she claims to be a part of, okay? She's full of shit. You're full of shit, Full on Drama. So either fucking be straight up and tell everybody what you want. You know, you don't have to share your fucking whole life story, but make it clear to people what you want and what you don't want so that people could respect your wishes. Don't sit here and play a fucking game and say, I'm not going to discuss that. And then sit there expecting people to be fucking mind readers and know that you want to be called a fucking he today. You know, get the fuck out of here. Because I've referred to her as a she many times before, and she's never had a problem with it until yesterday. So it's a little, makes me kind of question things. You know, I think really what happened yesterday is that Full on Drama was mad that I fucking called her out for exactly what it is, that she had a little crush on Randy and possibly Karina too, or AKA Dumpy Dump. So, and that I said that, you know, Full on Drama, if Dumpy Dump was your real friend, she would still be talking to you. She wouldn't have turned around and ran. So, yes, FOD is a troll. They have been since day one. They came here as a troll and they have continuously trolled people. They play little fucking games. They search reasons to be offended. I tried to be sympathetic towards that and I'm done. Yesterday was kind of like the, you know, what do they say? Crux, whatever the fuck it is for me. Like, I'm done. I'm done with your games. Thank you. I've been more than fucking accommodating to you, full on drama. I've been more than respectful to you. There was no reason for you to even go live and comment about my argument with Randy and fucking Tiffany's argument with Randy. It had nothing to do with you. You're not fucking Randy's bodyguard. You're not fucking Kevin Costner and Randy's fucking Whitney Houston. Okay? Shut the fuck up. Let Randy fight her own battles. Randy gets herself into trouble. Let Randy deal with her consequences. You don't have to be her fucking protector. Quindarius Jones. There's nothing to solve, Quindarius Jones. There's nothing to solve. Full on drama's a troll. That's the end of the story. I'm done. I'm done. She fucking showed me who she was yesterday. Okay, so there's nothing to resolve between her and I. I asked her kindly to fucking leave it, and let it go for yesterday, and she decided not to. She decided to go up on her panel and be a little baby about it. So I'm good. On a day that she knew I was struggling, that I sat there for the first fucking hour and a half of my life and talked about it, and she fucking still decided to add more insult to injury. What she did to me yesterday was 10 fucking times worse than what I did. Quindarius Jones, the Karen thing is so old. Just block this asshole. And it's fucking, you're a Karen. You are a Karen. Bye. The fucking Karen thing. Full on drama is a fucking Karen, okay? If anybody here is a Karen, she finds anything and everything to complain about, to be offended about. This woman legit looks for things to be offended about. Like, okay, full on drama. Okay. But what she did to me yesterday was 100 times worse than what I did to her. Okay, so she came in here and antagonized me and then goes live when I asked her to just kindly leave it alone that day. I mean, I didn't block her. I wasn't rude to her. It's fucking unbelievable. So I have no sympathy for her anymore. That's it. Yeah, the Karen thing is played out, dude. Let's move on and find something. They're all Karens. They're all Karens over there. The whole drama community, they call other people snowflakes. They are the very definition of snowflakes. In fact, let's read the definition of snowflakes, just so people understand what I'm saying. Snowflakes. Meaning, hold on. In a political sense, because that's really how the word snowflakes came about. Second. Okay, from Wikipedia, it says snowflakes is a 2010s derogatory slang term for a person implying that they have an inflated self of uniqueness, an unwarranted sense of entitlement, or are overly emotional and easily offended and unable to deal with opposing opinions. Okay? That right there is the very fucking definition of full-on drama, of Diane, of Randy, of Amanda Lynn, of fucking Marsha White Sharkey, of fucking Wendy. Holy shit, Wendy. All those people that they sit around and find things to be offended about. Okay? That's it. Right there in a nutshell. That's what a snowflake is. They're also hypocrites. Okay? Let's read the definition of that, just so everybody understands what that is. Maybe I should do hypocrisy because it says a person who indulges in hypocrisy. So we'll look up that. What's hypocrisy? The practice of claiming to have moral standards or beliefs to which one's own behavior does not conform. Okay, that's a definition of a hypocrite or hypocrisy. So a hypocrite is somebody who practices hypocrisy. So again, that's them because they sit there and they're like, oh my God, I'm so offended by this. But yet they do the same things to people. Do the same exact fucking things to people. You know, they're so offended by people body shaming, but they're mods on a channel where the fucking host of the channel body shames people. So they're obviously only offended when it's against them. When it's against somebody they don't like, they're not offended by it. So it's, you know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. It's a bunch of fucking bullshit. I'm done with the games, okay? And they don't care for people like me because I call this shit out. I call your bullshit out. And that's why you don't like me. Let's just be fucking 100. That's what upset Full On Drama yesterday. I called you out on your bullshit, Full On Drama. Called you straight out on your bullshit. And you got fucking offended by it and then decided to turn it into something that it wasn't. I think when you said it. Yeah, Samantha B, that's exactly. I said, I'll call you whatever you want. He, she, it. I don't know. That was just a fucking pronoun in my head. I didn't pick it for a reason. Like, I'm just giving examples. I'll call you whatever the fuck you want. You want me to call you a rocket scientist? Fine. Just let me know. Let me know that that's what you want to be called. That was my whole point in saying that. Okay? If you can't decide, then what are you? You know, a he, a she, somebody. And then she said, I said shim. No, somebody in my fucking chat said that. And I read their comment. And yes, I did laugh at it. I'm sorry. Call me immature, but I thought it was fun. I think it's funny. Sorry, I do. I don't know if you guys remember this, but years ago, there was a whole skit on Saturday Night Live that everybody found fucking hilarious. Okay. If you guys don't remember, who was it that played it? Julia, shit, can't remember her last name. But she dressed up as a she called Pat. And the theme song was, it's Pat. Is it a boy or a girl? Nobody knew what it was. So it was an it. They referred to her as an it. Okay? It was fucking hilarious. Sorry, you know, but nowadays people are fucking snowflakes and they're offended by that kind of shit. But back in the early 1990s, it was fucking funny. So I'm sorry, it was. So I'm always gonna laugh because I'm gonna think of Pat in my fucking head and I'm gonna fucking laugh about shit like that. Tough shit. Again, I'm not here to fucking, I'm not here for the some other community that I'm not part of. That's not why I came to YouTube. I have respect for the community. I understand those people. I have no problem with the way that they live their lives. But I'm not here to fucking walk on eggshells. So around that community. Sorry, I'm just not. Hold on. I want to look at Pat. It's the best fucking skit ever. But, years ago, that shit was funny. Everybody fucking laughed at it. I can guarantee you Full On Drama herself probably watched it and fucking thought it was funny. So nobody's offended. What you need to learn, Full On Drama, is a little self-deprecating humor. Okay? I mean, stop fucking taking everything so seriously, Full On Drama. Life is not that serious. Have a little fun. Have a little fucking laugh and stop searching for things to be offended for. And stop fucking living your life trying to be a victim every day. The fuck out of here. I mean, really, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to minimize people's struggles, But we're in a pandemic right now. There's people who are worrying about where their next fucking meal is going to come from. And this bitch is over here whining that I called her a fucking she. Come on, girl. Stop. I think you need to reevaluate your life, okay? And look at, count your blessings, as I said. Count your fucking blessings and stop fucking crying about everything. You're one of those people that just, no matter what, cannot fucking be happy. No matter what, you find the negative in every situation. Stop focusing on that. God damn it. Oh, what happened? Where did my Pat search go? Pat, is it a boy or a girl? Don't sit here and say you're fucking offended by it. It's ridiculous. There she is. She. I never knew what the fuck she was. The whole fucking skit was about this. Was about not knowing whether it was a boy or a girl. It was funny. Julia Sweeney, that's who it was, who played that character. It was fucking hilarious. Sorry if you disagree. I thought it was a funny skit. Hold on. There's Pat right there. There you go. It was a funny skit. There was even a movie. There was even a fucking Pat movie. Okay? So stop. Stop with the bullshit. Okay? Stop with the being offended by everything. Nobody was crying about this shit in the 90s. That's for sure. I guess because, did Pat's sexuality come into play? No. But whatever. It's like, give me a fucking break already with this shit. For real. Corey, when you're living in a van down by the river. That was one of the greatest skits of all time. I don't care what anybody says. Don't care what anybody says. We've come a long way since then. And we have, Stephanie, I agree. Our society has changed a lot since then. But I kind of, to be honest with you, I personally feel like we have a lot of crybabies in America nowadays. A lot of fucking victims and crybabies about things. And I get it. But it's like, people are fighting for equality and their rights. And I don't frown upon that. But at the same time, we all have fucking struggles in life. Every single one of us. So nobody's struggles are more important than anybody else's struggles. Nobody's. We're all fucking human beings. We all struggle through life. I think that we've become a society of fucking crybabies. A society where we fucking cater to the fucking crybabies. And I'm not, I'm not a fucking enabler, coddler, and it's just not who I am. Because again, we all fucking have struggles in life. My struggles are completely different from fucking Full and Drama struggles, but they're still struggles, nevertheless. Okay. So, I mean, is everybody sitting around feeling sorry for me? No. Is everybody I'm sorry, Full and Drama. I'm just sorry. I'm not going to sit here and fucking pamper you and coddle you because you're struggling with something clearly or not. I don't even know. You haven't made it clear. Maybe I'd feel bad if you shared a story. I don't know. A haircut doesn't make you a man. No, not at all. Would it do? No. I like the 90s better too, Pearls of Wisdom. I do think that there's a lot of fucking crybabies in the world today. People searching for things to be fucking offended about, which is part of the reason why I really don't go on Facebook anymore. Because Facebook is one of the most fucking notorious places for that. One of the most fucking notorious places where people just sit there and cry about fucking things that offend them. And again, a lot of it is avoidance. Just avoid shit. It's the same way that people are offended by Tiffany's voice. I'll use that as an example. Don't fucking listen to her then, right? It's so simple. Facebook is full of victims. Exactly. I have never taken FOD seriously. They are very immature and try to be the center of other people's lives. Agreed, Freudian slippers. And, and I try to be sensitive to people's issues. I'm not, I do. I try to understand that other people get offended by certain words, and I try not to say those words. And, it's just, but at the same time, I have to be myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not going to sit here and fucking not be myself, because that's not being genuine. And that's not what I'm fucking about, period. We were talking about this last night, me and Tiffany. Like, the other night, right, when I was on Laura's panel, and I said to fucking Randy, and I was like, sit your fat ass down. I don't know if Randy's fat, skinny, don't even fucking know what the fuck she is, okay? The way that we grew up, like here in New York, and I do think at times on here, it is a geographical thing, because like me and my friends, when I was younger, that's how we used to talk to each other. We would like meet up with one another, and I'd be like, what's up, fuckface? Like, you know what I'm saying? We'd be like, shut up, you fat fuck. Like, that's how we talk to each other. It was a joke. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just how people roll around here. Like, what's up, dickbag? I don't know. That's how people are. That's how we grew up. That's how we talk to one another. If you guys heard me and my best friend talking, you'd be like, what the fuck? You guys sound like fucking weird. It's just the way that we grew up here. That's how people talk. It's a joke most of the time, So it comes out sometimes when I'm fucking talking to people. I don't know, when I'm like ranking people out, I guess, in a sense. People here are very different. The way we fuck around with each other. It's just an expression. I used to say it too. Right. Exactly. I'm not saying she's fat. She's like, sit your fucking fat ass down. I don't know. It just comes out, in a sense, without me even like thinking about it. So I mean, I thought about that because I'm like, maybe people don't understand that. And be like, maybe that is something I need to be more conscious of, because that is the way we talk to each other, here. That's the way people talk to us. Like, what's up, fucko? Haven't seen you in a while. It's just the way that we are. And I don't know, I know that like people down south, I don't believe they talk like that. And so maybe that's why they're so offended by it. I don't know. Upper East Coast. Exactly. It's the way we are up here. My friends and I, yeah, exactly, Ruth. Like, we'll be like, what's up, you fat fuck? Like, I don't know. We're just like, it's a joke though. It's not meant to be offensive. Like, it's fucking hilarious. Like, it's just funny. It's banter. It's the way that we fuck around with each other up here. Like, I don't know how to explain it. You call people bitch. Like, what up, bitch? I don't know. It's fucking weird, maybe, but it's just how it is. Welcome to Associates, Vintage Gal. How you doing, you fucking dickhead? LOL. Like, do you guys ever see me going into Laura's chat and I'm like, what's up, biatch? That's how we fucking talk here. Like, and I know Laura knows I'm not calling her a bitch. I'm just fucking saying, what up, biatch? Like, that's just the way I talk. Like, I've been like that my whole life. It's differences. We were raised to hold our own. Well, yeah. Momo Lynn is having a field day. Oh God, who fucking cares? Shut your fucking stupid ass up. Nobody cares. You have to say. That girl thinks her opinion is way more important than it is. Fucking moron. Yes, we talk like that to other people that are close friends. Oh, I'm glad some of you guys understand that. Like, I don't know. Like, me and my husband were talking about this one friend the other night, okay? This guy, Phil. He used to fucking take forever to get ready. We would go, everybody would be going out at night, and Phil would be fucking taking like an extra hour getting ready. And you'd sit out in front of his house in a car waiting for him. And when he'd get in the car, everybody'd be like, "What's up, you bitch? You know, did you put your dress on? Did you curl your hair? Did you put your tampon in? You got your thong on?" Like, that's what we do to each other. Like, I can't explain it any other way. And he knows we're joking with him. It's just like, because he takes so long. He's like a woman, you know? Like, things like that. It's just the way people joke with each other up here. I can't explain it. Like, I'm so disgusted. So Full On Drama's live right now. Good God. Who's going to watch it? Right, Stephanie. My friends call each other hoes. Right. But like, what's up, hoe bag? What's up, slut? Like, that's just how people talk to each other. I don't know. I mean, it's just the way it is. So when I sometimes like say shit like, you know, shut up, sit your fat ass down, I'm not necessarily saying because I think you're fat. It just kind of comes out. Like, that's how I grew up to kind of fucking fuck with people, I guess, in a sense. The Pat skit was funny, but others are offended and don't realize you were making a point about how far we've come. Maybe take it off the screen now because there is no contact. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah. Well, I was really making a point of like how at one time, you know, we fucking laughed at that shit. And now we're fucking, it's different. You know, it's just like back in those times, people found that shit funny. So, you know, that's the time that I grew up in. And that's the time that I fucking remember, you know, where people weren't such fucking babies about every fucking thing. God damn. It's like, I want to be addressed as a millionaire. Okay. Like, I mean, but you can't get everything you want, right? Give me a fucking break. I'm sick of this shit. I'm so fucking sick of it. Okay. I try to be politically correct on here. I don't like offending people. But when somebody's playing a fucking game and they won't even make it clear, I have no sympathy for them. Sorry. Maybe that is someone everything needs to take into account. Misunderstandings could absolutely be geographical. Exactly. When I go into the South, I feel like I'm in a fucking different country. Like, I feel like I'm in a different world when I go down South. It's just very different than the way it is up here. You know, when you're in the stores, like, I don't know. That's one thing that I always notice is when I go down South to visit my in-laws, I'll be in like the stores and like everybody's quiet, you know? It's a much more quiet way of living and it's slower. It's a lot slower than here. And I'm not saying this to be offensive. I'm just saying it because it's factual. Like, you know, that's the differences to me between New York and down South. Like, it's not as fast paced. You just have different types of people. Like, for instance, when I go into the store, like, and I'm buying something, like the people at the registers will have a conversation with you. And I've tried doing that down South and some of the people just kind of look at you like, why are you fucking talking to me? You know, like, because New Yorkers are like that. You know, you go into like the deli and you're waiting online and people are complaining to each other or they'll talk to you. Like, so it was something that was very noticeable to me when I go down there and people are kind of quiet and minding their own business. And, you know, I feel like fucking Marissa Tomei and my cousin Vinny when I go down there because it's like so different from here. And I feel like I stick out. It's just a different way of life. Like, I don't know if I could ever get used to that. It's very, very quiet and very just different from here. I can't, like, even like here they'll have like the music blasting in the store. I don't know. It's just so fucking different. I remember walking through the mall down there and the mall was so quiet. Like, you didn't hear a peep. People are just walking through the hall. And it's like, to me, it was like almost eerie feeling because I'm used to noise, you know? New York is a very fucking noisy place. The closer you are to the city, the noisier it gets. So to go somewhere and then just this dead silence, it's fucking weird to me. It almost makes me uncomfortable. "11 years ago when I first came, I thought everyone was yelling at me, but they invited me to family dinners." Yeah. Yeah, Kimberly, I'm sure it's different in each town. Just like that's my experience with some of the places I've been in the South. I feel like, I don't know, it's so different from New York. So I do think that sometimes, we're the way we talk, the expressions that we use, the way we, fuck with each other, it's different because of where we come from and where we live and the way we grew up. Like my family's even like that, My uncle, one of my uncles, like he'll be like, "Oh," he's like, "Look, it's my little my little bitch niece." Like he's joking with me, Like it's a fucking joke. I'm not PCF that. I mean, New York had it. Try to be. I don't like to offend people, man. Like that. I definitely don't. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, but like, it's at the same time, sometimes you don't even know you're fucking hurting somebody's feelings or offending them. I had no fucking idea that saying she was gonna offend this woman yesterday. No fucking clue that was offensive to her. We're always in a hurry. We talk loudly. Exactly, Val. We're all always in a hurry. It's fast paced. It's just different up here. When you drive down the road, you see someone, you throw up what? Your hand. Oh, we say hi to everyone. Okay. To have MGL on his panel. Yeah, Samantha. Well, she wanted to stick it to me yesterday. She thinks like I'm bothered by her. No, the woman has been saying the same lies about me for like ever. So it's like fucking static, fucking white noise when she opens her mouth. She's an idiot, that woman. I have no fucking respect for her. It's like, who cares? Who the fuck cares what she has to say? Honestly, I don't. I don't give a fuck what that woman has to say. You are dressing like her now? Dressing like who, Samantha? Me? Dressing like FOD? Who am I dressing like? In the UK, one of my favorite films, which is called by a name highly offensive in the USA. What is that, Ruth? No offense. You think just saying, "Hey, I apologize for offending you." No, Remy, I'm not going to apologize because you know what? She'll find something else to fucking complain about. I'm not sorry for not knowing. Why would I apologize for something that I didn't even fucking know would be a problem? Like, that's what I'm saying. I didn't know that would fucking offend her. So why the fuck would I apologize about that? Like, that's silly. She's never going to shut up. She'll find something else to be. My apology will offend her. I mean, I've seen her in action for however long she's been around here. I'm pretty fucking good on it. Charlie Brown's bisexual teacher? What is that? Oh, shit. Dude, New York City is fast paced like a motherfucker. Taxis, people, subways. Yeah, like Big Hack. And by the way, what's up, Big Hack? You can't, like, if you stop in New York City, you'll get fucking trampled. Like, that's how it is. People are in a rush. They don't care where you are. They don't, you're just another fucking fish in the sea in New York City. They'll walk around you. You could be like bleeding on the street and people will fucking step over you because they're fucking late for work or they got to catch a subway. Dressing like MGL? What? How the fuck am I dressing like that woman? I'm not wearing fucking white Abercrombie shirts for fucking 5 days in a row. How the fuck am I dressing like her? What? FOD were mad at her about the live she did the night before. I didn't even listen to it. I didn't listen to it. Obviously, if you could tell by my comment, I went there. I stopped the video and left a comment, and I didn't even fucking listen to it, that live, because I was like, I really don't want to get fucking pissed off at this woman. Because to be honest with you, I do think that there's something not right 100% there. So I'm kind of like, whatever. But I didn't listen to it. I have no idea what she said, really. The only thing that I heard was about Randy and saying that we were bullying Randy. We ganged up on her. That's the only part I heard. So that's the only part I addressed. MGL wears, dude, like, is she the only person that wears fucking tank tops in the fucking world during the summer? Am I missing something here? How the fuck am I dressing like her? I don't even know what the fuck she wears. Every time I've seen her, yeah, let me go buy my Space Camp fucking shirt. Fuck out of here, you dumb bitch. Wow, it's pretty funny that she noticed that, though. She's over here studying my fucking clothes now. That's fucking weird. But she don't care about me. I'm new here, but can someone blow me out? A woman was offended by someone call her a she. Yeah, Gina, we were supposed to know that she wants to be called a he now. So I was supposed to know that. Get the fuck out of here. Full on drama. You don't fucking scare me. Let's just get that fucking clear. Okay? Yeah, Pizza Kitty. Let me go get my green fucking sequins dress. The fuck out of here. She's walking around a space camp costume. Fucking idiot. It's like, really? I don't dress anything like you. Thank God. You look like a slob when you fucking get dressed. You don't even get dressed. You spend most of your life in pajamas. So how am I dressing like you? You wear those fucking blue and fucking whatever, those weird fucking pajamas that look like China. They look like that fucking China from the 80s with the blue, like, pictures, like drawings. She wears that and shit's like fucking 10 times a fucking week. Part one of two. What part of the South are you talking about? Because my part of the South, it's nothing like what you were just describing. Music playing, people talking to each other. Nary, I mean, just in the South, I'll just say. I know that not every place is like that. I said in my experience, in the places I've been, it's been like that. Not the whole South, because I haven't been everywhere in the whole entire South. But some of the places that I've been. Did you order her pants, MM? Oh my God, your secret is savior. No thanks. Oh, Foxy Bot, you wish. Oh my God. I will now be addressed as a Hebrew elf. Oh, geez. Yeah, it is summer. Everybody wears tank tops. I mean, is this fucking woman kidding me now? So first she made fun of my fucking clothes. Now I dress like her. Make your fucking mind up, lady. For real. Make your fucking mind up. It cannot be both. So pick one and stick with it. She has zero. Exactly, Tiffany. Why does FOD go live? Are you speaking over here and assessing shit? She has zero respect. If she cared about this, like she said, she would be listening. And that's the other thing. Yeah, New York Kit Kat. You could definitely tell who are tourists here, especially when you go to the city. They stick out like a fucking sore thumb. That's the other thing. I don't go when people are talking about me in a live. I don't go barge into their chats and fucking be like, blah, 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 blah. I let them say what they have to say, right? And then I respond on my channel afterwards. I let them have their say. I don't go in there. I don't argue with them. I let them say what they have to say. They have a right to say what they want to say, but so do I. I'm not going to go in their chat and disrupt them. It's rude. Really, it's fucking rude. So I let people have their say. I try to hear them out, and then I fucking respond. The full-on drama has emotional problems. He, whatever the fuck she wants to be called, gets fucking very emotional and thinks solely with her fucking emotions and not her logic or her rationale. So, I mean, she's very reactive and emotional. I'm not like that. Or at least I try not to be. I try to be a little bit more logical about things. So you cannot respond to somebody when you don't fucking even know what they're saying because you're jumping up and letting your emotions take over and reacting to it before it's even fully explained. It is ridiculous, the Yarn-Filled Crew. I agree. Totally agree with you. 100%. And thank you, CK Warhol. I'm glad I just saw you. I did see your comments too. And I just want to let you know that I appreciate what you wrote. So thank you very much. I do. Yeah, she hated her. But now all of a sudden they're best friends. Well, I hope Ryan starts going after her because, he gave me such a hard time for having FOD in my chats. But now, his buddy is sitting on fucking panels with her, laughing and fucking being cool with her. So supporting her, basically. She is trolling the whole community. This shit is a joke, dude. It's a fucking joke. Even when I've disagreed with FOD, I have done so very respectfully. So, I'm sorry if I hurt her little schoolgirl crush, Randy. And I'm sorry, again, my opinion, FOD, if you do not want people having opinions, don't fucking come on YouTube. Maybe this isn't the place for you. You are a highly, highly sensitive person. And maybe YouTube is not the right environment for your fucking mental health. It doesn't seem to be, okay? Because you get very easily offended and you cannot control the internet. So if you're a person who gets easily offended, this isn't the fucking place for you, man. It's just not. How long's the fucking internet been around for? People don't know yet that you can't control what people say online? Are you serious? Really? The world's not going to abide by your fucking rules, full-on drama. The world doesn't revolve around you. If you're offended by things, see your fucking way out. Don't go there, and then you won't have to be offended. It's pretty fucking, it's a pretty simple concept. That's like me. I don't sit on fucking Ku Klux Klan fucking pages because it's fucking offensive to me. That shit's fucking offensive to me. I don't like those people. I think they're fucking assholes. So I don't go sit in their fucking chats. You know what I'm saying? It's just common fucking knowledge, man. Holy shit. That's a person who just wants to be a fucking victim and searches for things to find offensive so she has a fucking cause to fight for. Fuck that shit. Or stick to the gaming community, which, by the way, is 10 times worse, just saying. Leanne, don't forget you were the only one that would allow her in chats when no creator would. Yeah, listen, I've been nothing but nice to that woman, and I fucking stand by my shit, okay? I stand by that. I have never treated her disrespectfully, ever, 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 ever. She got offended yesterday because I said that she has a crush on Randy. Anybody that watched that live where her and Randy went up on panel, okay, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with this. There was a very obvious, uncomfortable, almost flirtatious banter going on that fucking panel. That's my opinion of the panel that day between her and Randy. It's my fucking opinion, okay? It's not a fact. It's my opinion in which I'm allowed to have. And I know a lot of other people agreed with it. So, and I don't appreciate also that we're supposed to know when she's cool with Randy and when her and Randy are fighting. We're supposed to now know this too. Because I've seen her in chats where Randy's being dragged and she's going along with it. And now, now she's standing up for Randy again. Make your fucking mind up with your push-pull relationship with Randy already. The fuck out of here. It's very weird. It was straight up emotionally involved conversation, and I felt like I was listening to a private phone call between two women who were married and getting a divorce. Yeah, I mean, it was... There was, and I know Randy is straight and married. Right, I know Randy's straight and married too, but that doesn't mean married people don't flirt with each other. Don't flirt with people. I mean, Randy even acknowledges, okay, that full-on drama would send her gifts, right? And it was inappropriate. So if it was inappropriate, why do you continue leading her on and talking to her? I don't understand. If it creeped you out, why are you leading her on then? Stop fucking talking to her and let her know that it makes you feel uncomfortable. Close to Boston Pizza Kitty. But don't sit there and act offended, right? That I'm speculating on that. And then let somebody come up and say that I'm a fucking lesbian, which they have no evidence, no fucking evidence to show that I'm a fucking lesbian, okay? And because I said I was a tomboy when I was younger. What? Like, really? So any girl that was a tomboy when they were younger is a lesbian? Way to stereotype people there. That's ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous. Give me a fucking break with that shit. That's like, saying every female gym teacher is a lesbian. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, get the fuck out of here. Unbelievable. Of course they're going to pick it apart. Yeah, she also said I was a racist. Kim. She's like, we've seen how she talks about black people. I've never said a bad thing about black people, ever. She, again, took something that was said and completely, that was not racist at all, and completely fucking twisted it. And she's going to sit here and say that I'm fucking racist. Okay. Never once have I made a fucking racist comment of any kind on here. But sure. I'm a racist. Now I'm a fucking racist. And she's like, and then she says, and gay people. I'm like, when have I fucking made any negative comments about gay people? I don't even discuss gay people on my fucking channel. Until what? Yesterday? Which really wasn't my fucking choice. I just heard FOD say the other day, FoxyBot, she came and made several comments about my boobs. Okay? She came into my fucking comment section. So, it's fucking weird. Did I say anything to her? Nope, not at all. She, straight women, I don't know. Don't say things like, oh, I was distracted by your boobs. Then she's offended? Get the fuck out of here, dude. Stop. Just stop. Exactly, Creative Revival. She's fucking beating me. And now she's controlling your content. She wins again. She's not controlling my content, Creative Revival. She's, because trust me, she will not be a fucking topic on my channel. I just felt like I had to address what happened yesterday because it was really, really fucking out of line, to be honest with you. It was really out of line what she did, how she came in my chat yesterday. And I'm going to stand up for myself. I don't fucking, there's one thing about me. I don't let people come in here and fucking push me around. You're not going to fucking make lives calling me a fucking transgender basher. Okay. Because that's not true. So, but I can tell you right now, I haven't listened. I listened to 10 minutes of the fucking live she did yesterday. And I won't be listening to the one she did today. I don't care anymore. I'm kind of just like saying what I gotta say today and moving on with my life. It's over. Like, Fallen Drama, you're not gonna become a topic on my fucking channel. As bad as you want it to be, as much as you want me to make you one, this is it, girl. This is the most attention you're gonna get from me. So, Foxy Bot, it's no different from me saying, and I'm just using this as an example, Laura had a crush on Wogs, right? What's the difference? What is the difference? Would I be incorrect in saying that? Why? Just because it's two women, you're offended by it? If you're a lesbian, you shouldn't be offended by it, right? I mean, strictly dickly, same here. I'm sorry, but shit, I own a fucking vagina. I just fucking, I don't want to go nowhere near those fucking things. Ugh. Blah. Sorry, no thank you. Ugh. I've seen what I've seen what could come out of one of those things. I'm good. Oh, gross. Yuck. No offense. No fucking offense to anybody. I just, not my thing. Not my cup of tea. I'm not, it's like I don't eat fucking seafood. I don't like eggs. I have, I know what I like and what I don't like. That is not something that's ever been in my fucking realm. I think we have all seen this shit play out over and over again with multiple different trolls in this community. We know better. We need to do better. We should be more awake to it and know when. Yeah, I agree. 100%. We were having a nice chat yesterday. People come here, and that's what I want my chat to be, is like a safe space for people to come and talk about their feelings and support one another. I try very hard to create an environment like that in here, like a calm one where people aren't getting attacked and shit. So she comes in here and she seems to have a lack of recognizing boundaries with people. I've noticed, like, because there's a lot of people who have tried to put boundaries up with her and she oversteps them, which tells me that she has a great sense of entitlement, right? She thinks that she's entitled and she's special and that she should therefore be treated like that. She's special. But at the end of the day, I said it before and I'll say it again. We've all have our fucking struggles. Fallen Drama, your struggles in life are no more important or special or whatever than anybody else in my chat. Okay. Everybody in my chats has a struggle in life, whether it's they're grieving or, they're dealing with a money issue or whatever it is, fighting with family. We all have struggles that we go through in life. Your struggles are no more important than anybody else's in this community. So stop with your shit. Just fucking stop. It is time to get back to that. NYC is extremely diverse. Exactly. New York Cat, you kind of have to, if you grow up in a place like I did, you have to learn how to tolerate all different kinds of people. There's so many different kinds of people here. All races, all fucking religions. I see Muslim people. I see monks at the mall. There's all different types of people here. Gay people, straight people. Shit, one of the best fucking things to do is go down to the city on Halloween and go down to the village where all the gay people, community is very, very big down there. And watch the fucking parade that they put on. It's fucking amazing. The costumes, the fucking everything. It's amazing. So, you have to, you have no choice but to kind of tolerate other people here. It's very diverse. I mean, even the area that I live in now is way more diverse than the neighborhood I grew up in. The neighborhood I grew up in was predominantly white. I mean, there was one black kid in my fucking high school, one, which is crazy for New York, but that's just, I don't know. That's just how it was. I guess that's how my neighborhood was. But, and it was a middle-class neighborhood. It was, it's not like I grew up in anywhere. And my neighborhood now is a middle-class neighborhood, but it's just a diverse neighborhood. And I'm happy about that because I want my son to go to school with people who from all different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? So, because the world is much more diverse now than it was. I don't think some of these people even see the light of day. It's really sad. Yeah, I don't think they leave their fucking houses. I really don't. All of them are fake. Well, yeah, Snoopy, couldn't have said it better myself. All of them are fake and create drama intentionally to have content and build their channels. They expect subs to forget what they spew when they are mad at each other. I agree with that. She had to put my name in the title. So, I mean, clearly she's here for attention. I went to a spot in New York City where you see a lot of Matt Sayahu's there. I don't know what you call them, but I thought it was pretty cool. What is that, big heck? Furthermore, FOD refuses to acknowledge that when Randy and her were fighting, Randy outed her name and gender on Diane's panel a few months ago, but she blames Sam and Yaba. Well, that is ridiculous, pottering with Patricia, because I've seen that. I know exactly what you're talking about. Her, Wendy, and Diane were up on their channel and completely confirmed the docs on her. They confirmed it. And she seems to, enjoy, I guess, abusive relationships. I don't know. People that hurt her. She has more respect for somebody that hurt her multiple times, somebody who strong-armed her, than she does for people like me who have always been nothing but respectful to her. I've never treated FOD negatively. I mean, it's, and I never would have said a word about her, but she decided to go live and judge me the other night that I was ganging up and, whatever. I mean, that's not ganging up when you're confronting somebody about things that they've said to you and lies that they're saying. That's not ganging up. Sorry, it's not bullying. Randy is not a fucking victim of bullying. I'm sorry, she's not. That's as ridiculous as saying Brian's a victim of bullying. They would tell her what pronoun to use if they would tell her their favorite sexual person. FOD told Corey they would tell her what pronoun they use if they would tell them their favorite sexual position and ask for details. What the fuck? Way to trivialize it. That's what I'm saying, Val. Thank you. It's exactly what I'm saying. She's making a fucking game out of it. She's completely making a fucking game out of it. And that to me is 10 times more offensive. And I'm talking not to me because I'm not in that community, but I personally feel that would be more offensive to the LGBTQ community than anything I had to say. I mean, that is fucking absurd. Sorry, there's a really loud FedEx truck coming down my block. So she's out of her fucking mind. Sam and Yaba basically told her to leave him alone. Never do continue with her shit. Disgusting. Because Jennifer, she is a harasser. When she's very vengeful, she's very spiteful. When people get her upset, she tends to get hyper focused on them. And, that becomes her thing. Listen, FOD, to be honest with you, has been judging me for months now, saying that, I threw Dumpy Dump under the bus and, we treated Dumpy Dump so horribly. Like, I don't know what this woman doesn't understand. Dumpy Dump was not a lifelong friend or anything of mine. Okay. I didn't owe that woman a fucking thing. I didn't even really know her from a hole in the wall. I didn't owe her any loyalty, any respect, or anything of that nature. If you had a special connection with her, then that's your fucking business. Okay. She came to me from a person who's been a complete fucking asshole to me and has been actively trying for 2 years to fuck with me and like whatever, just to fuck with me, to fuck with my life and everything else, my real life. So I really didn't owe this bitch a fucking thing. So to say that I threw her under the bus, like, really, I didn't fucking owe her anything. She never did anything for fucking me except make my life fucking more complicated. So what the fuck do I owe this woman? She was a stranger to me. You're acting like I didn't have that connection with her. If you did, that's great. I didn't. So I think FOD connects to anybody who strokes her ego, who coddles her, because that was one of the things that Dumpy Dump did tell us is that, oh, FOD deals with really bad anxiety. I feel so bad. She's having really bad anxiety today. And to me, it sounded like there was possibly a little bit of manipulation going on over there on part of FOD to Dumpy Dump. She was definitely playing on Dumpy Dump's emotions. 100%. We did think she was an actual Man Creative Revival, right? But I honestly thought that was like part of her whole, she was doxxed, right, by Brian. And then Randy, her good friend, Wendy and Diane confirmed that dox on their panel. And I felt personally it was her way of trying to not confirm her dox, which I personally cannot judge her for, because nobody here is privy to your fucking private information. If you don't want to share who you are on here, you have every right to keep your identity a secret, right? Nobody needs to know if you're a man, woman, whatever. But I honestly thought that was. Once she came out and started doing lives and revealed that who she is, well, then I personally, since I don't really watch her lives, I kind of figured, okay, so she's basically letting everybody now know that she is a woman. We could hear her voice. She sounds like a woman. And how was I supposed to know that she's, wants to be addressed as a man? I don't even believe it. I just don't. It's fucking absurd. 100. Good morning, everyone. Hope you have a wonderful Friday. I do not think for a second she is staying in the home for the kids. She is still married and playing a game on the internet with women, and dumb people like Randy believe this woman wants her. What it do? I have to kind of agree with that in a sense. Listen, she could be bisexual. I don't know. I don't care. It's not really my business. Like, her sexuality to me bears no relevance on who she is as a person. Okay? You're not defined by your sexuality. I go by her words and her actions, not her fucking sexuality. I could care less if she fucking likes men, women, dogs, horses. I don't fucking care. Well, all right, I'd be a little fucking weirded out if she was into animals, but not gonna lie. But like, you know what I'm saying? If she likes men or women or both, I don't give a fuck. Like, that's not affecting my life in any way. Do what you gotta do, girl. Do your thing. I'm all for it. I fully support gay people. Like, if you're into fucking the same sex, cool. More power to you. I support gay marriage, but it has no bearing on anything here. No bearing at all. The only time I think it came into play was that I do think that she has feelings for Randy. Okay. And that's based on my observations and things she has said that I've heard her say and things that I've heard other people say. But And I do think that's part of why she was criticizing us the other day, because, you know, Randy hasn't treated her so good, and I'm a little confused, but whatever. She gave her fucking opinion about how Laura's panel was the other day, and me and Tiffany, and how we dealt with Dumpy Dump, and that opinion was that we were bullying her and that we were ganging up on her. That's all I heard. I addressed it, and she turned this into something it wasn't. End of story. What the fuck? So now that FOD is upset with you, hello Starlight. Wait, hold on a second. Oh yeah, I know Mandy Lynn's in her chat. Yeah, I know. Mandy Lynn is pathetic. So I can't even explain it any other way. Exactly. Jumped all over beaming to Judith Elizabeth. Yeah, I saw that, Casey Warhol. She said to Judith Elizabeth in the comments, I forget exactly what it was, but like something to the effect like, you showed me who you are. And I'm thinking, really? By leaving a fucking comment? Okay. MGL said, since you stated you were a tomboy, that you were basically trying to identify who you are. Really? Okay. Oh my God, dude. I'm talking like when I was like in fucking 6th grade, dude. I was like a little bit of a tomboy. You know, I mean, really? I still have, I'm still a girl, though. Like, I don't know what to say. I say tomboy because I was into like sports and shit. You know, I had a lot of guy friends, but like, I mean, ever since I was a kid, I had my little best friend Vinny and Danny, and there was a group that I hung out with. Like, we used to play manhunt in the woods and shit. It was me, my friend Tommy, who was kind of like she's a girl, and we all used to hang out and play manhunt and shit like that. You know, I'd rather be doing that than playing with Barbie dolls. Like, that's what I mean by tomboy. Like, I was an active kid. I was out, riding my bike and all that kind of shit. I wasn't a fucking girly girl. To be honest with you, there was times in my life, like, when I was in dance. Thank you, Jennifer G. Welcome to, hold on, the associates. There was a time, there is like certain places that like dance. When I was in dance class, I didn't really feel like I fit in there. That's because I don't fucking really care for dance. But I mean, I was always into fashion. I was always into hair and makeup and shit too. It's just that, like, as a kid, I guess my active life, like the activity level for me was more on a level with boys. Maybe, I don't know. I was a hyperactive kid. I love gymnastics, like, I don't know. I just like to be outside and whatever. Pizza kitty, I am too, in a sense, a tomboy still. Like, I don't know. Is manhunt the same as hide and go seek? Yeah, Sweet Melissa, pretty much. It's pretty similar, yeah. Only I think you do Teebs. I don't even remember shit. I was triggered by the line Coke, just saying. What do you mean, Samantha? P.S. How is your son? Oh, Pugs, yeah. We played Manhunt, but we called it Jailbreak. That's where your boy gets it. Yeah, absolutely, Narnie. I was like very hyperactive as a kid. I was like, I did not sit still. I don't know. I mean, yeah, that's exactly why my son is like that. My mom and my brother, they used to make fun of me because, like, even now, I walk around when I'm talking to you guys. Like, I find it hard to just sit in a chair and talk to you guys. Like, I don't know. I like to walk and talk, I guess. But what do you call it? Yeah, it's just I had a higher activity level. I didn't care if I got dirty and shit. That's what I mean by tomboy. Like, we used to ride in the trails and do little jumps on the bikes. Like, that kind of shit was fun to me. But that doesn't mean I'm a fucking lesbian. Jesus Christ. The fuck? Holy shit, you fucking weirdo. How does that mean I'm a lesbian? There's no denying hold on. The interactions between the two of them funny because if she turned on FOD, everyone over there would be ghost. Yep. Wait, just a sub. FOD can definitely defend him herself, so don't take this the wrong way. But what happened yesterday to justify being discussed for over an hour? Just a sub. She was, first of all, she spoke about me the night before, okay, and was criticizing me. And then yesterday she came in my chat, okay, where that was clearly titled about my mom's birthday, who passed away. And you know, she did what she normally does, comes in here and started to find things to be offended by. She got offended that I called her a she, you know, expecting to know that she wants to be called. I don't even know why, because she won't be clear about it. But she made a 3-hour live then yesterday about me, what my name in the title, which I know you saw because I saw you in the comment section, I believe. And I mean, that's pretty much it. What is she defending herself to? Yeah, exactly. I don't know if you were here just a sub yesterday, if you watched my live from yesterday, but if you go back and watch it, maybe you'll understand, because I don't think it's fair of her to put in a title that I support trans bashing. What the fuck are you talking about, woman? Get the fuck out of here. Sorry, man. Whatever the fuck you want to call yourself. You know? I mean, that's completely fucking unfair. So now when people search my name, that's what's going to come up. The fuck out of here, you piece of shit. That's a manipulator. So yeah, I'm a little annoyed. Just a little. You're not going to fucking try to get a whole community of fucking people to come for me because you can't fucking make a clear distinction of what you want to be fucking called, because you're trolling us and playing a fucking game with us. Sorry. That's dangerous. What if there's a whole bunch of people that are trans lesbians and fucking find that and think that it's actually true and start fucking with my real life and my family? Like, that's a really fucking irresponsible thing to do. It really is. And even fucking talk about trans people. So, I mean, just a sub, if you read the comments under there, I think you would understand. Oh, God. FOD is annoying as fuck and derails and makes chats about them, and it's getting old. I mean, I don't know if people realize this. They're like, how do people talk about this for like hours and hours? Because like I'm interacting with the chat, okay, too. So you guys, I kind of let the chat lead me too sometimes. So when, you know, your guys' input is just as important as what I have to say. And so that kind of keeps the conversation going, right? So it's not necessarily that I wanted to sit here for 2 hours and talk about this person. It's just that I got how many people in my chat talking, and, you know, their voices are just as important as my voices. And the things that they say bring up, you know, discussions and things to that nature. So, I mean, do I really want to be sitting here spending this much time on this person? No, but we're all having a conversation here. Everybody's sharing their feelings. That has always been how my channel rolls. That could cause you to lose money and is slander. Exactly, sweet Melissa. Absolutely is slander. Abso-fucking-lutely is slander. I enjoy trans bashing. Yeah, I fucking very frequently talk about Jeffree fucking Star on here. Like, get the fuck out of here, full on drama. Get the fuck out of here. I just can't support those that backstab. Me neither. FOD is playing a game and winning because she is engaging with real creators and getting a reaction. We all need to ignore her. Agreed. What it do? 100%. I agree with that. She demands attention, and whatever it is that's going on with her, I think she's taking it out on YouTube and not really dealing with it in real life. I thought this person was dangerous in October, November 2018. I'm done. Founded. She made her way into the community. Creative Revival, I kind of agree with you. I really do. I've always been kind of wishy-washy with her because, her intentions and like her motive for being here has never been completely clear. She would have just kind of stuck to making like those funny videos and shit. She could have, I think it would be different, but her personality and the way she goes into chats and argues with people is what makes me question her. It's not trans bashing if you were talking about someone who is not trans, but I wasn't trans bashing anybody though. Never said anything about transgender people. I have nothing against transgender people. I was just, saying to her, she got offended that I called her a her. I don't know what the fuck she wants to be addressed as. So until she tells me, I'm going to call her a her. Until she makes it very fucking clear that she wants to be referred to as a he, a fucking dog, a cow, whatever the fuck it is, then, and I'm not saying that to be offensive. I'm saying that because I have no idea what the fuck she wants. She won't make that clear. So she's playing a game. So until then, I'm going to continue referring to her as a her, as to what I know to be a woman. So, and she sounds like one. She is named a woman's name. If she's trying to be a man, why didn't she change her name to fucking Ricky or some shit? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Please let me know. What is your male name then? I'll call you by your male name. I just don't fucking, but she has not made it clear. Well, she could have her content for today, tomorrow, whatever, however long she wants to drag this out. I am not going to continue giving this woman attention because, to be honest with you, I think it's dangerous. I really do. And I think it's doing her a disservice because it's like enabling her behavior. So I refuse to continue. I'm addressing it today. And I promise you guys from here on out, we won't discuss villain drama in my channel. She's blocked. Okay. She comes back in here with her another account. My mods that are in here, you guys have my full permission to block her again. Especially she's doing what she always does. I mean, I don't know what else to say. I think I pretty much covered it all today. When you I question anybody who's so quick to flip from one group of people to the other because it suits their agenda. Like, I mean, like, oh God, I could see what type of person she is. She showed me her true colors yesterday. So I'm good on her now. Like, I mean, listen, just being dead honest, I've seen her true colors for quite some time. I just try to be respectful when I treat people how they treat me. Okay, it's a pretty simple concept. This is how I was raised. My mom always told me, do unto others as you wish others to do unto you. So that is exactly how I roll in life. I treat people how they treat me. She's always been respectful to me. She's always come in here. Sometimes she's been disrespectful. And in those times, I have told her to stop. Okay, like a few weeks ago when she came in here and she kept going on and on and on about Brian, I asked her to please stop. And because she knows that Ryan's irrational and he will dox me just because she's in my chat. Yet she doesn't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, yes, but again, when I asked her, I did it respectfully. I didn't call her any names. I didn't say anything offensive to her. I disagreed with her in an adult way. but I've always been very respectful to her. So I've never gotten up on my panel and started talking shit about her or anything like that. She came in here, she decided to fire up a live the other night, accusing me of things that, I don't feel I was doing for no reason. It was something that didn't even involve her. And so, at that point, I'm done. I'm fucking done. I'm going to, she disrespected me. Now that's it. I'm not going to sit here respecting you and kissing your fucking ass anymore. I'm going to address your ass and then I'm going to cancel your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're canceled. I don't have any time or I don't like fighting with people. So, I don't have any plans on continuing this. I'm not going to come on your panel. I'm not going to continue this back and forth with you. So I'm just letting you know that. So if you, want to continue talking about me, that's fine. I just don't have any interest in it. I just don't. What is Laura saying? Yeah, Laura, you're like the fucking Black Plague. It's like, guys, no, I wasn't being friendly with Laura. I'm so disappointed in Diana Randy. They said they agreed with me that they didn't take 5 hours before they were right back to it. Unreal. When was this, Laura? When were they right back? Laura, you can't make deals with these people. I mean, that's one thing I will fucking agree with certain people over there, that deals don't work out on here, okay? That's why you guys see that I have never entered into any fucking peace treaties or any bullshit like that. I don't fucking make deals with people, okay? First of all, I can't promise that you're not going to come up in my chat and that you're not going to be discussed on my channel. I can't do that. I'm not going to block my subs and my subscribers and censor them, if they bring somebody's name up. I'm sorry. I don't do that. I've been clear about that since day one, that I do not really care to censor people. So long as you come in here and act respectful and come under your real fucking name, I'm not going to censor you. If you're just coming in here and spewing ignorant bullshit, you're gone. I don't, come in here, stop being a pussy, come in here on your real name, and I'll let you have your say. I've been so clear with that. I didn't even want mods on my channel. I mean, I don't know how many of you guys have been with me since day one. I know there's a lot of you who have, but I didn't want mods on my channel. But people in the chat were like, get mods in here. And since it makes you guys uncomfortable, that's why I have mods here. It's really not for me, shit. It's for everybody else. So I'm not a big on censoring people. I'm a huge believer in our freedom of speech. So it's like, where the fuck was I going with this? So I don't want to ever make a promise that somebody's name isn't going to come up on my channel, because there's times where, yesterday I didn't bring FOD up. Somebody in my chat brought them up, and that's how I got on the subject. And that happens a lot. People say things in chat and then you just start talking about them. So, I mean, I don't make fucking deals with people who, especially people who have consistently showed me that they cannot stick to deals. I mean, at the end of the day, Laura, these people proudly put their stake in the drama community, okay? They proudly put their stake in that community, that they are drama, and which means that that's what their channels are centered around. And so they don't have intentions to not be part of drama. They don't. What are they going to discuss otherwise on their channels? They don't have any other type of topics they could cover, So, I mean, we've seen it time and time and time again. The only way that it's going to change is if we change it, right? So we have to fucking ignore them, not respond to them, not give them the attention that they want. That's the only way that it's going to change. The only way you can control it, right? You can only control what you do, how you react to it, and that's it. So depending on them, people who have consistently shown us that they cannot be depended on to do the right thing, it's just like a waste of time at this point. It's a complete fucking waste of time. Creative, yes, I did. I did one cut on it. And I was gonna do a live on it, and I think I will do sometime this week and kind of tell you guys the things that I like and don't like about it. It gave you a very, it's a good cut. But I was planning on doing like a comparison video between that and like the regular vinyl cutters that I've worked with. So the chat, whose chat was this, Samantha? Yeah, nobody cares what Momo Lynn has to say. Nobody. Well, her friends do, but nobody over here gives a fuck that girl has to say. I can't even fucking stomach her. I want to know more about the Cricut. I don't even, hold on a second. Where'd that go? I don't even know what it's for. Oh, Stephanie, it's, if you go back on my live, couple lives ago where I did the unboxing, you can learn all about it. I pretty much explained what it does, because I think a lot of people don't understand what it does. So Samantha B, she's so negative and insulting. It's really nice. Maybe her hair should fall out. Glass houses much. I mean, dude, I can't write. You just got to dehydrate thirsty bitches. I like that. I fucking like that. Why is that not showing up on my StreamYard? Because I'd love to fucking pin that. That's the whole thing. You guys have to. This girl's whole existence here is talking shit about other human beings, right? There's nothing else on her channel except that. So, I mean, again, it's up to us to not give her a fucking attention. I mean, it's sad. She shows it time and time and time again that all she fucking does is hate on other women. Fucking Mandy Lynn. So, do I really give a shit? I mean, I have no respect for her to begin with, but after hearing that she's like wanting fucking Analyzer to come up on her panel, knowing that her fucking own mother died from cancer, yeah, Mandy Lynn, I'm bringing it up. That's right, bitch. And I'll fucking say it whenever I want because I think it's disgusting and disrespectful to your fucking mother. Okay? That you would have a fucking person who lied about cancer on your fucking panel for the drama because your hatred for Tiffany is more important than your respect for your mother. And I think that's fucking sick. And it tells me everything I need to know about you. Yeah, exactly. Tiffany Marie. Mandy Lynn cheerleads for anyone against you and Makeup Mobster. Exactly. FLD will turn on her really soon. Mandy Lynn. Oh, guys. Makeup Mobster. I can't with that fucking girl. Her voice alone is enough to fucking. I can't. I don't know how anybody sits there and listens to her. She sounds like a fucking used car salesman when she's talking. Bitch is full of excuses. Kimberly Michalski is saying, Laura, can you please unblock me? I just want peace. Well, I hope that's true, Kimberly, because I've seen you going back and forth, and I just have to be honest, you could be quite confusing sometimes. A little confusing. So, who makes fun of a disease nobody can control? That's so sad. I had that for a year and then total white hair. Is that Jesus, Judith? That's fucking, you know who does that? A fucking piece of shit. Mandy Lynn. That's who fucking does that. And then they sit there, oh my God, people are making fun of Marsha when we weren't. It's why. I mean, like, after a while, it's just like, dude, the things that those people, it's like my mom used to say, it's like, I'm rubber, you're glue, whatever I say bounces off of me and sticks to you. It doesn't, like, you have to just at a certain point in time become unbothered by it. Like, these people's opinions of me, I don't care. I always say this, look at the source, look where it's coming from. That girl is clearly not somebody who's happy with the way she looks, and her life and everything else. Okay. So she takes that out on other people and fucking shits all over other women. Do I care what a person like that has to say about me? A person who spends her whole entire life being negative towards other people? No, I don't care what she has to say. I've seen her say some of the most fucking vile, nasty things that anybody has said on this fucking platform. She's the biggest hypocrite, calling out other people for looking people up. I mean, it's just like the list goes on and on and on. Look at the fucking source, okay? Do you really care what that person thinks of you? Because I don't. That woman's opinion of me means absolutely nothing. To me, she's fucking garbage. Like, I don't care what she thinks about me. I don't care what a shitty person thinks about me. It's like silly to care what she thinks. I think you, TM and Laura, just need to move on and be yourselves. The other side will never change. That they have proven they do not want peace, and they are supporting FOD, who is stirring up shit. Exactly, Mercedes girl. Anybody that, look, FOD puts my name in the title. And fucking, what was that other girl's name that was on the panel? Kay something. Why that girl was up there, I have no fucking idea. I didn't listen, so I don't know what made her come up. But I have I don't even fucking care about that girl. But these people, they don't value other humans. They don't value other friendships. They're only in there because it's about us. It's about me. That's the only reason that they're in there. They only befriend people, and then they project onto us and say that we only befriend people that don't like that we have hate in common with. No, that's not really us, because I don't go out of my way to go into people's chats where you guys are being bashed. You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. I really don't go in anybody's chats anymore, except Laura's, fucking Tiffany's, and I'll stop by if I see other people alive, like Nenny and shit. But I don't really go into the other people's chats. You're not gonna find me going in there. These people, that's what they do. For instance, I'll use Republican Ash as an example. Okay, Republican Ash, had that issue with Wendy and Diane. Do you see me in her chats? I'm not in there. I'm not in there egging it on. It's like, that's her issue. I'm not going to sit in there and egg it on and be like, oh, well, now I'll go in Republican Ash's chats because she hates Wendy and Randy. No, not doing that. Not fucking doing that. Oh, how pretty. Hold on. Let me show you guys my little flower. Yeah, and they're all obsessed with my backyard now. It's so fucking funny. Hold on. Look. Well, besides the fact that there's a hockey puck in my pond, look at my pretty pink flower. I love those flowers. I wish I could save them forever. They're so beautiful. The color is so pretty. They're so perfect. They almost look fake. And my fishies are hungry. I gotta feed them. Yeah, so now they're all like, ooh, look at this fucking mountain of a zit on my fucking face. Let's get off that. Whoa. Yeah, they're all like, Mickey Mouse's backyard. Are you guys jealous? Sorry. I like the lily pads. Me too. They're really good. Plants are really good to have in your pond because it oxygenates the water, and it also, provides protection and shade for them. So Just a little pond tip for you guys there. The one girl copied your yard, very strange. Yeah, Stephanie, they look fake. They're like, that's what I'm saying. They look fake, but they're not. I wish they lasted longer. They close up at night. So if you don't catch it during the day, like open and bloomed like that, you'll miss it. And then they only last for a couple of days. So that's the one downside. But when they're open, they're so pretty. I love the flowers on those. And I love the color. Mandy Lynn is really trash. She doesn't know what a real backyard is. Yeah, no shit. No shit. Fucking girls sitting there. Like, they're just like anything they could rip on you for. And they only, when they pick things like that, they only fucking show what they're fucking jealous and lacking in life. I mean, to be honest. They were saying that your backyard is your only accomplishment. Oh my God, Stephanie Lee, when I said that, I was basically just saying, like, they're like, what's your accomplishment? My accomplishment is that, like, I have a beautiful house and everything I need in life. So, I'm comfortable and I'm also not very needy. Like, I'm not very materialistic. So, I have what I want in life. That's my accomplishment. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've accomplished what I wanted in life. Isn't that what we all pretty much live for to do? Is to like own a home and make it your own. I mean, isn't that like the American dream in a sense? So that's what I meant by accomplishments. I didn't mean like my backyard itself is an accomplishment, but it kind of is because I did work hard on it. But you know what I'm saying? Like, but it's just that I have the things that I want in life. That's my accomplishment. I'm happy with my life. I have a nice backyard. I have a house. I have a roof over my head. I have my son. I have my husband. My life is fulfilled. You know what I'm saying? The things that I wanted in life is fulfilled right now. That's what I was trying to say. But of course, they actually fucking think I'm talking about my backyard is my accomplishment. It's absurd. I don't know, Tiffany. Why is everything a competition? I don't know. They made it a competition, not me. Sorry. And that's what I meant by when I said to Randy, like, look at my yard. Like that, like my accomplishments is that I have the things in life that I want, that I've worked towards getting. So, everybody has different things that they want to accomplish in life. My accomplishments might be different. I was career oriented until I had my son and I stayed home, and it was a hard adjustment for me, but I'm, looking back now, I'm happy that I did it because you know what? My son's going to be well adjusted. I mean, I had spent time with him that I'm grateful for that I'll never get back that time. I got to spend as much time as, while he was a baby and all that shit. And a lot of people don't get to do that. And I'm very fucking thankful for that. So, and I also got to be home and be here for my mom when she got sick and be able to care for her because I never would have been able to do all that if I was working full time. So like, I'm good. Like I'm happy with my life. We could afford our bills. We're not struggling. We're living, okay life. And that's it. Like, there's not really much more I need out of life, man. I'm a pretty simple person. So I'm trying to like fucking say. I mean, for Randy to ask me what my accomplishments is a weird fucking question. Because like, what the fuck have you accomplished in life, Randy? You're probably living paycheck to paycheck. Like, so what did you accomplish? You have a fucking mediocre job. What did you accomplish? I don't understand. But I don't even know why it's about that. That's not, your accomplishments don't define you as a person. I mean, if they do to her, that's great. But I don't know what else to say. Your yard was hard work and the end result is beautiful. You should be proud of it. Exactly. It's like, fuck. I put my blood, sweat, and tears to it. Laura, I was paycheck to paycheck too. I lived my whole life paycheck to paycheck, but that's what I'm saying though. Like, most people are like that. Why? So what the fuck has she accomplished that she's even asking me what my accomplishments are? Just because I don't work right now, does that somehow mean that I haven't accomplished anything in life? Like, I just don't understand it. Like, what are you working towards, Randy? What are your fucking goals in life? Yeah, I'm sorry. Like, I just don't get it. I don't get why you would ask somebody that. It's a strange fucking question coming from somebody who doesn't seem to be too accomplished in life. Or maybe she is in her head. I don't know. But it's just like, dude, that's life. You either work and live paycheck to paycheck, or some people are lucky and they don't have to fucking work and worry about money. I mean, I don't know. It was a strange thing. She graduated. She always brings up that she graduated college. She has her degree. What did you do with it then? Like, I mean, not to be an asshole, but like, okay, what did you do with your degree then? Whatever. I just don't understand that. I don't understand that. That doesn't fucking define you. Yeah, Kara, baby boomer, you do learn a lot living paycheck to paycheck. I've been there. I struggled my whole adult life. I worked from the time I was 16 up until I had my son. Like, I had jobs always. I always worked. These people act like I never fucking worked a day in my fucking life. As soon as my son's old enough to, be home by himself, I'll go back to work. Right now, it's a waste of money for fucking childcare for us. It doesn't make sense to fucking pay for childcare. It's an added bill. It's an added expense. And my job field doesn't pay all that great. If I was making over $100,000 a year, maybe it would make sense, but I wasn't. So, and again, your fucking pay grade doesn't define who you are. So again, I ask why Randy was even asking me that question. It's fucking weird. Struggling builds character. It absolutely does. Work from home. Creative revival. That's pretty much what I'm trying to establish here. I've been looking into a couple of different business ventures that I kind of want to invest in. So I can make money from home. I've always wanted to own my own business and be my own boss. So, I mean, I didn't have time for that in the last few years of my life. Now I do. And that's what I've been, kind of focusing on. When I get there, I'll let you guys know about it. But I definitely have some plans. We didn't make it this far selling pencils on the corner. Oh, Jesus. Like, I don't know. Is she jealous that I'm home? Like, that I mean, like, I don't understand. I just don't get it. There was no reason for her to fucking ask me that, except to point out that I don't work. Like, really, to put me down. You haven't accomplished anything in life, Mega Mobster. No, I've accomplished plenty in life. I don't see how that's relevant to anything on here. That makes sense. It doesn't define who you are as a person. Your accomplishments don't define you. I stayed home with my son until he went to kindergarten. Wasn't about to pay someone my paycheck every week to raise my child, but that's just me. Some people do differently, to each their own. My mom was home with us when I was a kid. And like, I don't know what it's like to have a working mom. My mom started working when she was like, I mean, we all went to work. I went to work every weekend when I was a kid. My dad, I probably worked more now that I'm thinking about it than just from when I was 16. I mean, my dad used to bring us to work when I was a kid. He owned a store and we used to go to work and we didn't just like hang out. He gave us things to do. We had jobs in the store. You know, he gave us things to do to keep us busy. And then he didn't really pay us all that well. He fucking give me $5 and my brother 10. I'm like, wait, he gets 10 just because he's older than me? What the fuck is that shit? But, you know, and then my dad, when his store closed down, he owned a route and in Queens. And during the summer, I used to go into Queens with him. And I used to go on his route with him and help him out. I mean, I've worked pretty much my whole life from when I was in 3rd grade. We were always working. So I have a degree. Angela Gray, I didn't finish my degree because the field that I was in, it's just, it's not really necessary. I had, you know, I have work experience and that's really what you need to work in that field. And as long as you have a portfolio that reflects, you know, your skills, you really don't need a fucking degree. So it was kind of like a financial decision. I'm going to put myself in debt for what? To come out and, you know, make not that much money? What's the purpose? Why am I going to fucking drive myself further into debt for nothing? It's not a very high paid field, especially where I live. You know, if I traveled into the city and commuted to the city every day, I could definitely make a little bit more money, but then I'm also spending more money to get to and from the city or to move to the city or whatever. So like to me, it wasn't making sense. And I wasn't about to switch my major and go into something different because why should I? You know, again, I'm not fucking, my life doesn't revolve around money. As long as I'm surviving, I'm fine. Like I've never been materialistic. I've never needed the fucking finer things in life. Like that's just not who I am. So, I mean, is it nice to have things? Yeah, sure. But like, I don't need them. You know what I'm saying? That it's all extra. I have everything I need to survive. Like, be wise, learn from mistakes and experience means much more. Exactly. Like if I were to switch my major, not many of my credits would have gone towards other majors because I was a fucking art major, fine arts major, you know, so I would have had to pay more money to go towards like another thing. I didn't want to drive myself into debt. Unlike some people, you know, and I don't know Randy's situation or Wendy's situation or any of these people who have their degrees, but like I didn't have fucking, my parents didn't pay for my college, dude. Like I paid for whatever schooling I went through, I paid for myself. So, you know, I honestly feel like college is kind of overrated. I mean, it is. You can make just as much money in a trade field like my husband does and doing other things without a degree. So I don't necessarily think getting a degree is the key to success. If you actually listen to a lot of the fucking millionaires and super successful people, a lot of them didn't even go to college. So it is what it is. I got a degree, it did nothing. A lot of, oh shit, my fucking Max dying here. A lot of people didn't do shit with their degrees. That's what I'm saying. You know, a lot of people don't even, all right, for instance, my friend who I grew up across the street from, he went to school, got his degree for teaching, right? Couldn't find a job in his field. There was no openings for his field. So he became a fucking police officer. So he wasted basically 4 years because to become a fucking police officer, some states here, they require, I believe, 2 years, an associate. But to become a police officer in other states, I don't even know if that's a requirement. He went out of state and became a police officer, you know? So it's like, not everybody even ends up working in the field that they went to school for. It's ridiculous. Here in Smithtown. Oh, interesting, Alexandra. One day we should meet up, girl. I'm right near Smithtown. Next time you're out in the area, hit me up. That's right next to me, Smithtown. I have no degree. I work for myself. Exactly. College isn't everything. It really isn't. So many of my friends, I think the majority of people from my graduating class got teaching degrees. A lot of those people are not even working as teachers. The field got way over flooded, and there's only so many teaching jobs, positions open in schools. And a lot of the time you have to know somebody in the school district to even get in it. And out here in New York, which I find absolutely crazy, New York City teachers make a lot less than the teachers out here on the island. So it's like there might be positions, there's more positions opened in the city, but you're making way less money, and again, spending money to get there. So, or live there. It's way more expensive to live there. Creative Revival, I'm an art school dropout too. I am. I planned on going back. I took my, year off to figure things out, and I never went back. You're in a good school district. Mega moms there. Me too. Our kids are fortunate. Well, I'm not in the Smithtown town schools. I'm not in those schools. I was a machinist, but I never want to do that again. Never wanted to do that again. At the run errands, keep your head up. I know you weren't hateful. Love you, girl. I'll see you later, girl. I'll talk to you, I'm sure. Go to Suffolk County, Long Island. They get paid like $100K a year. Who's that? Teachers or cops? Suffolk County, even to be a cop here is extremely hard to become a cop here. So, thank you, Kimberly. I mean, I don't know, but I don't define people by their jobs anyway. That's just so silly. I don't understand Randy, Wendy, their thinking. It's fucking weird. I had a store, but I gave it up when my also dog fell ill. Oh, now I work from home. That's pretty much my plan, ZZ Hounds. I want to have. Whoa, Shay, are you serious? $25,000 a year? How the fuck do you even survive on that? Holy shit, man. Holy shit. How do you survive on that? I struggled on fucking $40,000 a year. Jesus fucking Christ. Wow. I mean, unless the cost of living is that much cheaper. Stop. Yeah, big hack. I used to drive 2 hours and 30 minutes a day to and from work, 65 miles a day. Wow. Hold on a second. I lost Big Hack's comment here. Oh, no. Don't block, Alexandra. Sorry. Yeah, the teachers out here make bank. I used to drive 2 hours and 30 minutes a day to and from work, 65 miles a day, $600 a month in gas, and fast track just to get to work. Big hack. I totally can relate with that. That's exactly. I drove 60 miles a day to work, to and from my job. I didn't work close to home. I worked out. It took me. I'm sorry, not 60 miles. It was 40. No. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it took me about an hour to get to work every day, and I paid. And that was during the time too when the gas prices here. We were paying $5 a gallon. I was paying out the fucking ass to fill my fucking tank up every week just to get to work. It was a couple of $100 a week, and then my bills and very little left over for fucking. The things that I wanted to do. in life. So I totally feel you, man. You live in another very high cost of living state. No, you cannot make it. You wouldn't even be able to. I don't even know how anybody would survive on that in New York. You cannot live on that. That's absurd for a teacher. That's like really, I cannot even believe that. Oh, I'm sorry. Like that's sick. The teachers' jobs, I know they have the whole summer off and shit, but like their jobs are not easy. They don't end at the end of the school day. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teachers work at home still. They have meetings. I mean, it's a lot of fucking work and dedication to be a teacher. And they deal with a lot of shit. And that's just like sickening to think that they're not even being compensated for it. Are the people at the least to show, but the most okay. Exactly, Mercedes girl. Mega Mobster just came across as haters are people with the least to show, but the most to talk about you. Yup. That is true. I paid $18 in David's car yesterday. I was like, wow, cheap. Yeah, girl, I was $40 to fill my tank up yesterday. And I was like, yes, like that's cheap for here. Years ago, I was paying $60, $70 just to fill my tank up. You know, back when the gas prices were like $4 or $5, fucking $5 a gallon. And the closer you get to the city, the more expensive shit is. So, you know, my job was out west, closer to the, you know, city. Everything, the gas was more, it's fucking just insane. You know, it's like, how do you expect people to survive here? I've been looking for houses outside New York. Wow. Minimum wage is $7.25. What? Minimum wage here in New York is $15 now. So I think teachers are underpaid. New York, I think, is one of the highest paid teacher salaries here. I have a lot of friends that are teachers that are making big bucks. Big bucks. And then if they work, a lot of my friends that are teachers still, I mean, they get paid still during the summer, right? That's their salary. And then they also will do summer school and make even more fucking money. Crazy. Our teachers are union too. So I believe. $14 an hour in Philly. Yep. I'm in Georgia. I mean, I would love to move out of New York. Absolutely. But I don't know if that's happening anytime in the near future. Well, you know, it might. Depending on where Jesse goes with his hockey shit. I'm gonna follow him wherever he goes. So I can never, like, I don't know, my best friend, like her whole family, all her siblings, they went to college and like just left and they live, I couldn't live in a different state from my parents, like, or my family. It was weird to me, like, to have like a broken up like family like that. Like, I would never even dream of fucking moving. But now that I don't speak, you know, the family that I have left, I don't care anymore about leaving this shithole. But the places that I would want to go are just as fucking expensive here, but probably more worth it. Like, if I moved to Cali, yeah, it's the same shit, but at least the weather is fucking nice year round. You know what I'm saying? Like, at least you're getting something out of the deal. Shit. The one thing I don't want to do is move higher up north, but that might happen at some point. And like, I can't go down to Florida. That is just too hot for me. And I can't deal with fucking the heat year round. That shit would. I have to finish with my master's degree. To be honest, if you're yeah, big heck. Same here, man. 100,000 here is like nothing. You know, it's not. it's kind of shit money. It's way too expensive here. Not cool. If you want a $400,000 house, go to the slums. If you want something better, you need a really good job. Yep, big hack. Boy, I feel the struggle. I feel it. The same here. I will say like my neighborhood was the most affordable. Our fucking property taxes were affordable. My mom's neighborhood, the one that I grew up in, my mom was in a 3-bedroom ranch on a quarter of an acre, paying fucking $10,000 a year in taxes. That's absurd. I don't even know how people survive on that shit. Like, 100,000 really isn't enough to live here. I'd rather shovel 8 foot of snow up in Buffalo, New York than suffer from swamp ass year round in Florida. Girl, I feel ya. I like having seasons. Like, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not going to Florida just to live with New Yorkers again. Exactly. Creative Revival. You live in New York? You need to email me. I want to know what art school you went to. Imagine we both went to the same art school and dropped out from the same one. That would be so funny. Because I did college here on the island. I couldn't afford to fucking go away to college. That was not happening. Plus, I didn't want to go away. Oh, you went to Parsons? Wow. All right. No, we definitely didn't go to the same school. My brother went to SVA. Parsons is a really good art school. My property taxes are 7. Yep, it's split into 2 payments. Yep, same here, big hack. Same here. That's what we're paying around there, 7,000. And it's split into twice a year. We pay 15,000 in taxes. Are you on the island, Amanda, or where you live? I have to pay Melrose. What's that? It only lasted a year. It was beautiful. I was too young. Creative Revival artists are. It's like I think we, in some ways, mature slower, and in other ways, not so much. But yeah, Parsons School of Design is a great school. I always think of that show. What the fuck was it? With Heidi Klum. Why can't I think of the name? The fashion. They were like, we're in Parsons School of Design. Tim Meadows. Oh, shit. My brother went to School of Visual Arts in Manhattan, SVA, but he never finished. You want to talk about a fucking idiot? He was fucking 3 credits away from having his degree. 3 fucking credits. And he dropped out because he didn't want to finish his thesis. Fashion Runway. Yes, that's it. Is that it? Yeah. Fashion Runway. No, Runway. The fuck was that show called? I know which one. You know what I'm talking about. We're late bloomers. And it's so hard to make it as an artist, especially in fucking New York. But Suffolk County graduate right here, laughing my ass off, Riverhead. I went to Suffolk Community College for a year, Alexandra, back in 2001. I was in Suffolk when fucking 9/11 happened. I went to 3 different colleges. I went to New York Institute of Technology my first year. Then I transferred to Southampton College. And then I started feeling like I didn't know what the fuck I wanted. I didn't fit in the whole art scene. Like, I don't know. Some of the art things are a little too intense for me. Like the whole art scene where people are like, I made this to like express my feelings, man, because I feel so alone. Like, I remember one of my teachers was trying to like make me like fucking like what inspired you and explaining. I'm like, I really like never had an explanation. I'm like, I don't know. I just fucking thought it was cool. Like it looked good. Like there was no like deep meanings behind things that I did. I don't know. I just did whatever fucking felt right. And like he wanted you to have this fucking like deep meaning behind things. And it's like, I can't. It just wasn't for me. I just didn't feel like I fit in that fucking whole scene. But that's like the fine artists, you know? That's how they are. And then it used to get me really pissed off because in my graphic design classes, people thought, oh, well, you know, I could use a computer so I could do graphic design, or they would take it as an elective and they'd be in the class and they'd slow the whole fucking class down because they weren't artistic and they couldn't draw and they couldn't do anything. And it was like, oh, you know, I don't know. I just did not fucking an Ammerman campus 1 year. I left for the Army 6 days after 9/11. Wow. Shit, Alexandra. My friend did the same thing. I know a lot of people that left right after 9/11. Belarus is what the city, the county, state, and government asked for more money to build schools, stores, businesses, fire departments, and shit like that. Oh shit, man. That's crazy. Well, we kind of have that too. They ask for money all the fucking time. To get out of here. You have to see the fire departments around here. I worked at a place when I was in college that they pretty much was centered around fire departments. They made the uniforms, trophies, all sorts of shit. And they fucking the money that these fire departments spent on completely fucking unnecessary shit is almost disgusting. Like some of these fire departments are nicer than like a fucking 5-star fucking hotel. It's like insane. They're like marble fucking floor to ceiling, expensive fucking chandeliers. It's fucking insane. And it's all public funding. It's all fucking from our tax dollars. We're paying for all of it. It's crazy. And they're not even salaried. They don't. The only fire, Long Island, you know, Suffolk and Nassau counties are completely volunteer. There's no paid firemen. The city is the only place where you're paid. So, and it's like it's really like gross the money that these fucking departments are spending on shit that's not even fucking necessary. What they're doing is they're just building places for them to hang out, really, and have their functions and parties, and you know, it's crazy. Malleus is the word. Lots of firehouses for that. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And yes, Alexandra, thank you for your service. My friend joined after 9/11. He's now, hold on, I gotta see what his rank is. He's almost general. He's like the step right before general. I think it's Nassau County. I speak to people there every day. Really, Big Heck? Yeah, Nassau County is. I live in Suffolk, but Nassau County is the next county over. Is the city, the county, the state, the government. It's really weird, Big Heck, because like people will say Long Island and then Brooklyn and Queens, but like Brooklyn and Queens is on the island. Like they're physically on the island, but for some reason they're governed by the city of New York City. So, you know, Nassau and Suffolk is governed by Nassau and Suffolk, the state, you know, but they're governed by the city. They fall under the mayor, you know, whatever. So people don't consider Queens and Brooklyn, Long Island. It's so fucking weird. I don't know. I can't explain it. My dad is from Valley Stream. I have 2 retired FDNY uncles. Nice, girl. I was Sergeant E5. Your friend is an officer. I was just, yeah, he is. Hold on. I'll tell you exactly what he is right now. Because my husband had an interview. Fucking, they were reaching out to people for him, you know, to vouch for him, I guess. Let me see. General. I'll tell you exactly what his title is. So he was promoted to lieutenant colonel. And he has to make, oh, okay. He still has to make, why can't I say his word? Colonel, and then he'll be a 1-star general. But she doesn't know if he's going to make it there. Okay. And he joined after 9/11. Brooklyn is Kings County. Speak to a lot of people there. Queens is Queens County. Yeah, they call Bronx is just the Bronx, Big Hack. It's just one of the 5 boroughs. So the 5 boroughs of Manhattan, or the city rather, is Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Staten Island. That's all governed under the city. So that's all FDNY territory, NYPD territory, and then the mayor. Out here, like, we have our own cops in our county. Our county police is Suffolk County Police, and then Nassau County. That's amazing. I wish I stayed in, but I got to raise my kids. But I got out to raise my kids, couldn't keep traveling. Oh, yeah, girl, that's hard. Very hard. My girlfriend is up in Montauk for summer at her parents, going bonkers. Yeah, girl, Montauk's the end. That's what they call it, the end. Mm. Mm-hmm. I don't know why Staten Island should be like part of Jersey. I don't know. It's so weird. But anyway, all right. I think I'm going to end this. Oh, it's stretched out. It's so humid and gross out. My fellow New Yorkers. Oh, shit. What the fuck was that? My fellow New Yorkers, I'm sure you feel it. It feels like fucking soup outside. It's a frizzy hair day. Middlesex County in New Jersey. Yeah, that's I don't know where Middlesex is, but Middlesex. Love Montauk. I haven't been out to Montauk since I was a kid. Anyway, I will be. Yes, Alexandra. I just read a headline in the paper that fucking, when I was walking out of 7-Eleven the other day, that what was it? Was it like a politician that got fucking killed by a shark off the coast of Maine or some shit? I don't know. Fucking crazy. We never had sharks up here. But yes, I will see you guys around. Thank you guys all for hanging. Thank you for everybody who joined today. Membership. I got to get to doing some membership only lives. I feel just bad leaving other people out, because that's just how I am. So anyway, we'll get to it. And I hope you guys all have a good weekend. It's Friday. Get out. Get some fucking fresh air, people. Get some fresh air. And I'm not talking to you guys. I'm talking to the fucking hate watchers who need oxygen and vitamin D. But yeah, be back. We'll be back around. I'm sure I'll be around this weekend. And I hope you guys have a good Friday. Thank you. Bye-bye.